Hello, chat. Chatters from around the world. How you guys doing? I'm excited. That's what I am. Because it's been way too long since I've had a proper stream. Hello. You're going to notice I have a weird stream background today. Whoa. Just because I've moved temporarily. Don't get too excited. But. Oh, this is exciting. I'm happy for this. I've been, Sorry. We have a Q&A document. The streamers and I. We have a little Q&A document. Hello, Viro. Hello, RevCac. And Skeej added the Elder Scrolls 5 logo to it for no reason. So now every time I open up the document to read your guys' questions, there's a massive Skyrim logo. And yes, the document is entirely in Comic Sans. Morning. Hey, May. Moved? Like inside the house or to an entirely new place? To an entirely new place for 2 months. We're dog sitting. My partner and I, Audrey. Audrey's in the chat. Audrey, go say hi. Or actually just say hi in like real life because she's right here. Heyo. You should probably hear that. You're on vacation? Very nice, Ina. Have a good one. Hello, Silent Night. Yeah, no, we're dog sitting for someone who has a big, like, 2-month-long job out of the country. So we are, we're basically just living in their house for them. Good night. Okay, good night. Hi and good night. Are we playing with Mr. Beardstone or Rage? Maybe. Maybe. The Amazing Hair Man is back. I know. I kind of just showered, so it's a little... My hair's a little wet. Hair's a little wet right now. Welcome to everybody. Welcome to everybody. Do I know I'm online right now? I know I'm online. I'm right here. Hello. How you doing? Don't forget to like and subscribe. What? Yeah. Oh yeah. Let's name the world. I don't know what we should call our world. There's a Q&A stream, so I was thinking like. What do you guys think? What's a good world name? I need seeds. I need seed names too. Why is my activity feed broken? Where's your super chat? You had no idea I streamed? I stream sometimes. I want to stream more. I'm in a new environment, so maybe that'll help. Maybe that'll help. Greg Tech and Crate is blurst. It's so blurst. I love it. You love my content? Thank you. Welcome. Hello, everybody. I'm gonna name this Q&A Land, which is a really original name. But I need seed. I need seeds. Drop a seed for 1.21. 1.21 world. Drop a seed. Is my outro Bop It? I have no idea what my outro is. I'm gonna be honest. I haven't like thought about that song in forever. You had a question? Well, this is the Q&A stream. We're going to be tackling the questions that were submitted in the community posts of Stam and Skeeges. Do you get fixed, boy? That's a good one, actually. Get fixed, boy. But yeah, we have a moderator. I like that, actually. In the chat, Audrey, of course, the best moderator in the world, who is going to be... We'll play on hard difficulty because I'm just a really good gamer. I'm really good at this game, you know what I'm talking about. But she'll be taking your questions as you chat them. If you don't get credited for a question that we answer, just know that someone asked it before you. That's all that happened. But we're going to be answering as many questions as we can. All three of us are playing different games, so just pick your streamer and have a good time. I just opened up my stream and you heard that. That's my bad. Do I play Terraria? I love Terraria. I have hundreds of hours in Terraria. Do I play Terraria? Misses every request for C21. I like Get Fixed Boy though, because I quite like Terraria. And that means we're gonna have a really cursed world. Not bad, right? I have a whole, let's take a look at the world, by the way. I installed all these, like, prettyification mods. Give me a lovely. You guys gonna look at this. Ah! And listen. Get that audio in there. Beautiful. Look at that. My GPU. My GPU is screaming. GPU is screaming. Modri? How many hours in Factorio? 0. I don't own Factorio. I wanted to get it during the Steam Summer Sale, but it's not on sale. There's an igloo right here. What? Is that Sound Physics Remastered? That is Reese's Footsteps. I do have Sound Physics Remastered, though. I love Sound Physics Remastered. One of my favorite mods. Yeah, if you guys didn't submit it properly, then just drop it in the chat. One of the mods will be picking it up and putting it into a document for us, and all good. Hello, Zap. How you been? And then otherwise, we're just gonna be exploring the update and talking with friends, and this is gonna be a super chill, very relaxed stream that I have been quite excited for. And once it hits so on the hour mark, I will join into a Discord call with the rest of the streamers, and we'll start asking questions, and there might be guest appearances. And when I say might be guest appearances, I genuinely mean that we have no idea. This is kind of an open stream. Turn shaders onto ultra? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. My GPU is mad at me for having them on medium. Though I do have a night vision mod. You can see I can toggle that on or off so that we can all see in case things get really dark. I'm in love with these sound mods. Press R for no reason. No, I'm not going to reload my shaders. It'll take forever. I know what the reload shaders hotkey is. Good lord. Treating me like I have no idea how to play Minecraft. Come on now. I fell for an Alt F4 trick once, okay? One time I fell for an Alt F4. It'd be funny if I never went into the igloo. Yeah, I guess so. That's not a common structure, though, actually. It's kind of cool that I found it. You managed to submit a question? Yeah, you did. Look at that. Wow. I can just immediately get Zombie Doctor. What is this? Speedrun? We speedrunning, chat? I'm speedrunning. Alright. But I only have one apple, dude. Only give me one apple. Do I save this villager? Or do I zombify this villager? When was that? Oh, that was ages ago. It was during a live stream. I believe it was during a live stream where the idea was that I shouldn't zombify that guy with only one apple, though. I wouldn't be able to save him. Maybe we make our initial goal. Okay, you know what? We're going to live in the igloo. Okay? We're going to live in the igloo. The igloo's my home now. And our goal is to zombify and cure both of them. Fresh animations? I know, right? Oh, yeah, no, the ladder's going to sound a little weird. I've got some sound mods added in. Create looking good and create destroy. I have checked out create destroy, not on the channel, but I am very much aware of create destroy. It's just very complicated. It's very complicated, and I don't have the time to explore it in the way that I would want to for making a proper video on it. Ooh, polar bear. Okay. My bad, mama bear. Playing create mod right now? Oh yeah, love the create mod. But you know what? I don't get to play a lot of vanilla very much. And not that this is actually vanilla Minecraft. This is a fabric instance with a bunch of mods. You know, I can zoom and all that stuff. But you know what I'm talking about. Destroy is fun. Don't get me wrong. Destroy is fun. But definitely, it's one of those things where it's difficult. It's difficult to review as a content creator, I'll tell you what. Love looking right into the camera every once in a while. Hello, Frosty the Snowman 2.0. What happened to 1.0, Summer? Destroy is fun, absolutely. Isn't villager zombification not guaranteed? I'm on hard difficulty. It's guaranteed, actually. So, you know, just play the game like an actual gamer, and it's guaranteed. Have I checked out New Age? Yeah, I love New Age. New Age is fantastic. Also, is this guy gonna despawn? Actually, is this guy like marked in the code? I think so, right? Because he's a structure-based mob. He won't despawn. That would suck if I lost him, right? First time saying my face? My face is weird? Or is it weird that you're saying my face? My face is fantastic. I gotta join a voice chat. I'm late. I just looked at the time. They're gonna make fun of me. You think he'll stay? Okay. then I know what my goal is. Hold on. Let me join the stream.
I would not care. Like,
Hello!
this is a well-known fact about my channel, that the Twitch streams, who gives an F about language? The YouTube streams, we keep it PG.
So are we keeping it
As much
PG
as I
today,
can.
Skeej?
Yeah, we're keeping it PG today here. Hello.
Okay, hello,
Right.
hello.
Okay, no. Skij is keeping it PG today.
Yeah, Ski just keeping it PG.
Jeez.
And
We don't have the same kind of limitations.
Hello, Zloy, how you
Self-imposed or
doing?
otherwise.
Oh, okay.
Hello everyone.
How are we all?
Hello.
You guys hear them?
Chats. Sloy's here.
I have a technical question.
A technical question already.
Yeah.
Oh.
You know, in Discord, how when you're in a game, sometimes it has like the chat heads
The Discord
in the
overlay.
top left.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
How do you-
because you
how do
can
you
turn
turn
that
it
on, but I don't know how you put it on. So it's in settings somewhere.
It's like,
That one you know.
I don't know.
I think it's. Does anyone know where you find the like little chat, the pop-up thing? It's the the overlay, which I'm sure you can get on Discord somehow. That would be great, actually.
That would be
Okay.
great.
This reactive Fugitech. You just log in and it you get basically an overlay. And not only that, but you can
There
set
we
up
go,
like
game overlay.
pictures for everyone. Like
Oh,
you just
wow.
input it into the.
Game overlay. What's that?
Oh, this is cool.
I'm sorry.
It won't work for me though, because
oh.
I'm not recording my desktop. I'm recording just the raw
Shift plus
game.
that.
I don't
The
know.
raw game.
The raw.
You don't need to be recording your desktop. Like they give you like an OBS browser link.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you just add an
Oh.
a browser source.
for
and
Discord
then-
overlay?
What?
I don't
Does this
actually
work?
know. how
No,
to
this
do
is for OBS. I'm so sorry.
Oh, because I'm
Snipper's here
stupid.
as well.
I don't understand.
There we go.
How you
Oh,
do
it
it.
works. But
Listen.
I'm not in there.
I'm friends with VTubers, okay?
Oh,
This is-
okay.
That's
This is
actually
how they
amazing.
do it.
What?
Because you can customize the PNGs for that.
No, that's fair. They
and look,
VTubers
Snipper
know
also
what they're
has one.
doing when it comes to that stuff.
Oh, you know what? I'm
We all
just
have
gonna
one
go
already.
the cursed method.
Thank you.
Oh, I joined the voice call and I didn't even mean to. I'm so sorry.
Too late. I'm
Oh,
adding you to
I
the
literally-
title of the screen.
I literally was just like, zoning out trying to get the stream kit for you guys. I was like, why am I hearing double right now?
My God, you're loud.
Oh, I'm
Fantastic.
sorry.
I've never been in
No,
a...
super kind of you. Thank you so much. No!
Loud, yeah, loud. Yeah, absolutely.
Now Sloy's loud instead.
Jesus.
I'm so
Don't worry.
sorry.
They're gone.
Crap out of me.
What an amazing guest appearance right there.
What a guest appearance. MCC...
MCC champion,
Yeah.
Snifferfish guest appearance.
only
Let's
mine.
go.
Oh, there we go. Everyone except JoJo shows up now. That's fine.
I
JoJo's
don't.
just-
Why don't I show up?
I don't know. Everyone else shows up. Everyone knows your voice.
What have I done?
Something about
Yeah.
Sniffer is like, I don't know.
That's true.
I don't know what
Sloy
kind
is
of
loud.
drama the two of you have.
We have no drama.
What drama?
You?
Well,
What
the
are
link
you on
was
about,
made
Sloy?
by them, right?
Oh,
So-
yeah. I don't know why.
So,
the JoJo
If
doesn't
there's a
pop up.
reason why you don't show up, it's
If you like
It's
the
between
other
me and
one, more chat.
Snifferfish. Okay.
I don't know.
Oh,
The other one
That's
doesn't have
fine.
me, though. This is fine. This is fine.
that's fine. If Snifferfish and I
Um,
have beef, then
Oh,
at least
well,
I'm popular
their name
enough.
doesn't have the third F in it, so you.
Also,
I spelled that wrong.
I actually met Sniffer, like, what was it now? Sunday this week.
Mm.
For 2 seconds. She was running away from the arena from at TwitchCon. And I met her for 2 seconds, said hello, and then disappeared. I also saw her
fleeing.
win MCC, which was really cool.
I
Oh,
remember that
oh,
video
oh,
you
that-
sent. That was so cool.
Oh, it was amazing.
Well,
It
because
was so
I
much
love the
fun.
video specifically though because it's
I'm
obviously
so
this
much
really
trouble with
hype
this.
event, and then
Yeah.
Sniffer wins, and it's just you screaming, drowning.
Yeah, all of us did. Yeah, it was great.
It was awesome.
Dude, I think at the end of it, I literally like because I didn't have a drink or anything. At the end of it, I think I tasted blood in my mouth. because
Oh my
of
gosh,
screaming
just
and
screaming so
I'd also
loud.
been talking like literally all day with Beardy and Beardy's wife as well, which was a lot of fun.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna try to make it to VidCon in Baltimore, but that's not a guarantee.
It's
By the
far
way.
for me though, so I probably won't.
Well,
I don't think Beardy's gonna take my request of putting me
I
in
don't
the
think he's
suitcase and
bringing you
taking
the
him.
suitcase. I'm sorry, mate. I'm sorry.
I know, I'm really sad about it. It was a perfectly like thought out plan.
It was a perfectly thought out plan. Yeah, yeah.
I know it's
Uh,
a good
do
it's a
we-
good one.
No
It's
flaws.
a good one.
Not
Not
one.
flawless. Yeah, yeah. You'd fit in it. You'd fit in it.
Okay. I'm actually molding. I can't get this to work.
It's
If
fine.
Does it
literally
just
take
not
the
like-
link that Sniffer sent, put it in a browser source, it works.
Yeah.
Except Jojo, then. But
Except for-
everyone
Wait,
else.
what?
Yeah.
His stealth.
Hold on. Okay, let me try this. Let me see what this looks like. Let me see what
Hold
this
on.
looks
When did this get sent?
like.
Just no.
Oh, that's
It's a great
amazing.
start.
Let's see.
Oh yeah. Yeah, see? See?
Browsers. Hold
Brilliant.
on, my chat is
Love that.
live watching me not know how to be a streamer.
You can edit it as well.
Why don't
I
I,
don't like
show
that.
up on? I'm so upset about that.
Okay.
I don't know.
It works.
So what? That just works?
Discord stream kit
It
overlay.
Authorize. I gotta authorize now. Oh, oh,
Yeah.
oh! I see you guys.
Oh no.
It just doesn't
It
show
works.
Jojo. Apparently.
It just doesn't show me. Okay, whatever.
Yeah.
Right? Who
No,
cares?
that's fine. That's fine. We
That's
don't. We
fi-
don't.
What do you
need
mean that's
Jojo, right?
fine? I'll put
No,
that
I mean
right there.
what?
Oh, hold on. I'm on streamer mode. I have to disable streamer mode, or your guys' names.
Wait, are
don't
we in a
show up.
special chat? Oh, we're in Q&A stream. Someone moved.
Oh.
Or I just joined here, maybe.
Is that what it is? 'Cause we're
That chat was
you're
not
in show
there.
mode.
That chat was not there when we
No.
started.
No, let's not do. Oh, Jojo's in mine now.
Oh, I work now.
I think. Well, in a new one I made.
Professional streamer. Professional streamer.
So,
Yeah.
I also, so I have to go slightly before. I have another I have an hour and 10 minutes.
Okay, let's start doing
Heck
questions.
yeah.
Because I
let's
thought it
go.
was this Sunday.
Yeah,
let's
you
see,
thought it
let's
was
maybe- there we
Sunday.
go. I thought it was this Sunday. I'm sorry. I thought it was this Sunday.
Sam, I booked this in a month in advance.
I
So this
know.
Yeah,
wouldn't
chat. We've
work.
been
I
planning this for a
realized-
month, and Stam goes, "Oh,
I
that's
planned
a
this
Friday. I was like,
Friday."
what?
ago.
Oh my god, I'm sorry.
We've been planning
but,
this for months in advance, and I'm just now making the thumbnail.
I made the thumbnail literally yesterday. I was like,
I didn't make
I-
it thumbnail because I'm on.
I-
Twitter, 'cause I was like,
yeah,
nah,
I
uploaded
looked
a
at your
video yesterday, I
thumbnail
was like,
and
no.
yeah, I looked at your thumbnail and I was like, huh, I'm not in it. I mean, that's kind of fair. I like have the least amount of subscribers, and then I scroll right.
Wait,
then
did
I
you say you were
scroll
gonna be
through
here?
this entire chat,
did.
right?
"Oh my god."
I never said anything
Yeah,
in the
exactly.
chat. I never made any indication.
No,
Oh
we didn't
my
know you were gonna
God.
show up, but we were like, "Yeah."
I was-
No, we had no idea.
When you guys posted this, I was so excited. I was like, I should be there. I
Oh, that's
have to
great,
do
that's
this.
great,
And
that's
then
great.
I never mentioned it to anyone. I'm
All
so
right.
sorry.
It's okay.
Actually-
It was so funny. I was like, "Oh, Zlay's here. Okay." Well, like he hanging out, and it's like,
Yeah,
"No,
yeah.
we're here for the whole stream."
Before we start,
Yeah.
there is. Jesus Christ, that's loud. There is something we have to do.
Yes.
Jojo,
Okay.
would you be prepared? In fact, wait, have you got your webcam on?
I
You
have my
do.
webcam.
Wait,
Y'all-
Jojo has a webcam. I need to see Jojo's face.
How have you not seen this?
I have. Just leave me alone, okay? Get to the thing.
It's me.
Y'all tell me that me and this man don't look scarily alike.
I
Skee's face reveal, by the way.
Skeej is like
It-
blonde.
it's upsetting. Look at this man. Why
I've
do we
never
look
seen
so
Jojo's
similar?
Face.
You've never seen my face.
Won't lie. I've never seen your face. No.
Have you seen my
I'm not
ocarina?
lying.
Like-
Check it out.
This upsets
I've
me.
not seen your ocarina either, but I am now. I'm seeing it now. I think maybe.
I played that terribly. I haven't practiced my ocarina in like
Oh.
a month because I've been moving.
Okay. Love the things you did as well. All right. Anyways,
Let's do it. Let's start chatting.
should we get started?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we should.
Oh, sorry, I'm keeping my
Jojo
webcam
does
on.
look like a happy guy, though.
I am a happy guy.
Yeah. That is what I'm picturing of you.
That's what I'm picturing. of
Anyways.
you.
Yeah, I'm picturing a happy guy. Yeah. That's about it.
Sure, we can
Anyways,
go there.
should we like? I think some of the mods have added a few questions in here, maybe.
Yeah. I mean, we should probably start with
I
the
think
ones
a
that
lot
were
of them are pretty
pre-submitted.
much the same though as we already have.
Okay.
No?
So we'll
I
just.
think. Should I just grab one random to start off with?
Yeah. Let's do
A
it.
good one.
Go for it.
I think this one is great. This is the first one I got, which is from Cal. Cal Wants Pizza. And it is, how do you decide what mods to include when making a mod pack for a Let's Play? And are there any mods that are an always include or never include?
Okay, that's a good one.
I heard that create mod's pretty good.
Yeah, create.
you
You
have.
know, I'll use it from time to time.
Okay, listen. You just gotta avoid Minecraft comes alive at all times. And you'll be
Minecraft
fine.
comes alive.
Minecraft comes alive. An absolutely legendary mod for Minecraft 1.7, which changes
boy.
villagers into people.
Oh,
1.7.
I know that.
Yes,
They
that
will
one.
change.
can't
You
commit
know
war
exactly
crimes
what I'm
against
talking
them.
about. It may or may not still have an achievement for getting a toddler, which you get as an item.
Yeah, yeah.
So and then putting him in the furnace.
I remember that mod. Yeah. No. So
I have not seen it.
for me,
It got worse. All I'm saying.
for me, I mean, there's kind of the obvious like mouse tweaks, searchables, the kind of like baseline stuff. Like for those of you who don't know,
Skip
mouse.
those, no?
Yeah. I think always you need a rendering mod, and the reason I bring it up, it's like, yeah, everyone puts a rendering mod in, but the question is always like, is it Embedium? Is it Nvidium? Is it Sodium? For me, I'm an Embedium. I'm an Embedium lover.
I'm
I
a
use
sodium
yeah.
man, I can't
I'm
lie.
a sodium man as well.
I don't know. There's
am.
something about
It's,
Embedium that always works really well for me. Although
Well,
I should be
you
using
either install
Nvidium.
Optifine or not.
I can't use Nvidium, so that's a no for me.
I'm gonna be honest, I don't know enough about to like make an
Okay,
informed
well-
opinion. People just tell me this one's
True.
good, and I go, okay.
Hmm.
Well, I mean, if we're looking at content-wise, I mean, I make the packs I play myself, or I play, are, well, always made by me. Or, well, usually, if they're not made by someone else of my friends, like Beardy, when I play that pack. And the things I look for is, well, I try to make my packs very vanilla-esque, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
I try to make them because I really, really love playing vanilla. And if I weren't doing this YouTube thing, I don't even know if I would be playing Create. Like, I would probably just be playing my vanilla worlds and having fun in that, because mainly because of lag issues and stuff. But I just really, really love playing vanilla. So, for me, I'd be happy with that. And then mods
fair,
that I
I'll-
would like go to like not include is mods that make the game too easy for me. That's something I always try to avoid. If there's a mod that makes my life too easy, I will avoid it.
Yeah, no, I agree.
An
That's
examples that comes to mind is probably like sophisticated backpacks, for example.
really.
Yeah, I don't like it. I think when you install it, it's just like, oh well, so now I don't need a base anymore.
Well,
I-
that is
Like,
literally like the
you can live
premise.
out of the backpack.
Ah.
Yeah,
and
that's
which
the
I
problem.
don't like.
For me though, I hate Minecraft storage management. So, but that's like
Okay.
that's for me. So I like the sophisticated backpacks, but that's also like I don't use them very well. If that makes sense. Like it's a
No, like I
self-imposed
mean,
thing.
I'm comparing it a lot to how Beardstone played with them, I guess.
That's true because Beard uses them like
which-
you're supposed to. Beard uses them like amazingly.
Yeah. And I just avoid that. I also avoid, what is that other one? Like I also don't like the drawers that Forge has. Those drawers, I think they're a little too OP with also being able to hold like so many items.
That's fair.
Which I get, yeah, it's nice and all of that, but
Hold on, answering your
also
question
just,
from
like-
chat, replay mod does work with the create mod. You just have to be on Fabric. That's all.
and there are
Replay
Forge
mod does
versions
work.
that
We got replay mod working with
are
Forge.
working on Forge. Yeah,
Yep.
we have that. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, it's also really weird though. I found that it would like not render blocks properly.
Why didn't you
Like-
tell? Why am I the only one in this call that doesn't know you could do that?
I was talking with Beard about it. I actually have no idea how it works, but no, he has gotten it to
I
work.
don't
For,
know.
There is
It's not
a
work,
separate
right?
mod that's like Forgified something something.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there's a whole separate thing.
But it's janky.
And-
But it's janky. I've heard that it's very difficult to get working when you have multiple mods in.
Do you want videos? Or not?
no,
Is
it
that
works because
just-
I know Beardy has it working with his newest pack, like 100%
Okay.
working with it.
Whoa, really? With the okay.
Interesting. Also, to be fair, other mods, it's really weird. I'm on the opposite end of the spectrum.
Yeah, you
In
mean
that I like to make my life easy because of I'm crippled. Is the easiest way of answering it.
What a way to put it.
Yeah.
For context, for those who don't know, I was a buffoon as a child, and decided to break my hands and have now been left with arthritis. So
Oh
being
dear.
a gamer, TM,
But that's just accessibility at a certain point too.
hurts my hands. Yeah, that's what I mean. But
Yeah.
I use the ease of access mods as an accessibility feature, which it's kind of a two-ended sword because, like, when people play my pack, for example, I've had people say to me, it's like, Speech, that this is a bit too OP. Which is like, I understand that, but I personally don't want to play without it.
That's fair.
Because I prefer
But you can
to
always
be able
also
to
just remove it.
enjoy it. Yeah,
That's another thing too.
and that's one thing that I've kind of stressed with my mod pack as well. Is it's like, as long as people don't just repackage it and upload it or do anything to profit from it, I don't care what you do with it. Change it, chop it in half, expand on it. If people do want to publish it, just say credit Skeech for it. I don't give a F. I
So for
nearly said a
me-
bad word.
I'm on a
Half an
different
hour in.
spectrum than you guys. Half an hour in. I like quest packs a lot, and I do like vanilla, obviously, but I really like having like a goal. And so I don't make a lot of the packs, but I do make packs. I do make packs, especially for my custom server. And I love adding mods that give you something like to do. You know what I mean? Like something like Ad
Goal
Astra.
point.
Goal point, exactly. Yeah, exactly. Ad Astra, or even like a mod where you like block compression, just a thing that you can do. I really like taking the mechanics of Minecraft and kind of stretching them a bit. That always makes me really excited. Like the create mod,
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. Is it my turn now? Because I have like a horrible thing to say.
I say it.
You're gonna everyone present is gonna immediately. So the question, right? The question we're walking. How do you decide what mods to include when making a mod pack for Let's Play? Here's the thing. I never make my own mod packs. I just play with whatever my friends have decided to play, which beat me in the butt so many times.
Oh yeah.
However, in a situation, right, and this is the controversial, this is the hot take. In a situation where I would be like, oh, I want to install mods, and I'm gonna just put together something for this is just for me. No map mods.
I don't think that's
can
that
see that.
controversial.
No
honestly.
no zeros mark, no backpacks, mind you, but for the same reason.
The backpacks I'm on. I don't know. I mean the map. I added in one to mine. I don't like minimaps, so I like yeeted that.
Yeah.
But I do actually like having the map in this one, but I'm like a little on the offense of it still, mainly because I just like seeing my builds from above. I think it's fun.
It is really cool to be able to just see things from above, which is where like the
Yeah.
map, and like that's the thing. Maps are helpful. I'm the first person to like admit I die all the time in Minecraft, and having a map tell you just where you died, or just not even tell you. Like I played a mod pack with no waypoints.
Whoa.
But with a map.
Yeah. I don't use
And-
waypoints really either.
But, like,
I tend to use it only for the map.
Yeah.
The only reason I
see.
use a map mod over anything else is because like I've had an idea for ages of doing a lodestone based kind of like map system. So you save a lodestone for everywhere you want to go.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
just
yeah,
like
yeah.
they're so expensive. It's just not worth it.
My chat
I would
is-
rather just install a map mod than just make 50 lodestones, which would just not be a good time.
That's fair.
Well, that's the thing. You do not need lodestones to know where to go. There are maps in the game.
Well, there's
and
banners,
that's the beauty
though.
of. Yeah, that I was about to say.
yeah.
Yeah.
Although my
can just
chat's
mark
talking
locations
up,
that you want to go to.
what's it called? Antique Atlas.
Yeah, I've tried that.
Oh, that's so
I can
beautiful.
actually
I love
speak-
it.
I really like
think,
Antique
is that
Atlas.
the one? Yeah, is that the one where you add maps to a book thing?
Yes.
Yes.
I've tried playing
Yeah,
with it.
I
I
do like
wasn't
that
a massive fan though.
Really?
I like the idea though. Yeah, I don't fully like the execution of it though.
I honestly like the aesthetics of that mod way more
It
than
is, yeah.
Yeah.
a lot of things. The only thing is like it's not responsive. It just goes by a biome. So as a result, if you build a giant city where a forest once was, the map will just still show a forest and it's like,
That's
come
true.
on.
Doesn't
Yeah,
kinda
and that's
update
like
with
for
you.
me, that's like the entire reason I use a map because I want to see the
Right.
builds from above.
Because you can see
No,
the builds
seeing the
coming.
update is just it's so good.
Yeah.
Do we want to
Should we move on?
Read out what Sniffer's just said in chat, or do we want to cry?
What is Sniffer? Wait, what? I missed it.
Oh no, this one.
I know,
Oh,
right?
Oh
No,
yeah,
what does
go on.
Sniffer say? Who's
Can I ask the controversial question of fabric or forge? Fabric
yes.
or forge?
Oh, yes.
Oh boy.
Which chat? I'm so lost.
That was in the Q&A chat. That was in the Q&A chat.
That wasn't.
Oh,
yeah.
I'm blind. Yeah, fabric every day, every day. Nothing. There's no other answer. Fabric.
I'm gonna come in with a hot take.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? You're all gonna look at me like I'm a psycho. I actually prefer Forge. Still,
No.
I still prefer
How?
Forge
Like on
because
what?
Fabric is good, but like
Mm-hmm.
endgame, it's worse than Forge. In my experience, I don't know if that's just my PC.
Might be just
Well,
a PC.
Like when you kind of get into like the endgame stuff, it's just not as good as Forge.
So
What do
least
you
for
mean
me.
end game stuff?
Like
Yeah,
late game
I-
create where you've got a bunch of stuff.
Well, I
going
don't
on.
need a late game create. I play without that. I mean, the only reason Fabric it is just because you have all of the tools to help you create content so much easily. Like
Yes.
there's so much more things on Fabric to help you create content, which is the main reason. Like,
Right.
Fabric has replay mode. I know we did talk about that. Forge has that as well.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
for example,
It's
I
buggy.
struggle making my videos without like Matica, which is also only on Fabric, and a bunch of things like this. It's just like I don't know. I find it more.
For me, I
More
like
ethical.
fabric because it definitely feels better made. But what
Yeah.
bugs me as like a pack creator is that fabric is still just very much the second loader. You know what I mean? And it still suffers from secondary loader syndrome, where it's just so obvious it's not the first thing in modders' minds for a lot of gameplay mods. But then you come into the mods like, you know, sodium
Performance.
and performance mods and
Absolutely,
stuff
yeah.
like that, and it's so obvious that it's better for those, you know?
Yeah.
And for me though, a lot of mods that port over become a little janked. Like even the create mod fabric works pretty well.
Sure, yeah.
But there are weird differences. Like with my chicken-based Steam engine, I know it's a weird thing to bring up here, but with the chicken-based, no, I know you're gonna love this. The chicken-based Steam
am.
engine doesn't work very well in fabric because when the blaze burners eat eggs on fabric only, the chickens will still spawn. And there's just these little differences that make things less functional in fabric, or where you kind of get like a fabric port and you're like, oh, why does it look so different than the forge port? You know what I mean? And so,
Yeah.
but
Exactly.
it's a hard
Forge
question
for the
because
win.
what?
Forge gang for the win. What can I say?
I think
Well, I'll see you try and win anything on Forge on an like even mildly outdated computer.
right, and that's the biggest problem. Fabric is just so much more performant.
That's the thing. This is the thing that like bugs me to like an nth degree with Minecraft overall, and that is like being able to run the game on a lower end PC is an accessibility feature. Right?
Yes.
Especially for, you know, the people who are trying to also record it at the same time. And in that regard, as soon as like you got Fabric, which loads faster, works better, and the only issue is that people don't code mods for Fabric, they do it for Forge and then port, you know,
Right.
that's like, that is a non-issue. Just
Right.
make them for Fabric. And it's
Well-
like, well, why don't you make them for Fabric? I don't know. I don't know how to make mods. Period.
Talking as a mod pack developer, because I do a lot of mod pack dev. Fabric is very different than Forge, like on a programming standpoint. They have an
Yeah, I would
entirely
hope so.
different like event system, and that is definitely part of the issue. And on top of that, when you're making a mod pack, and this is, I don't get this. This bugs me to no end actually. Fabric on the back end, and this does not affect the user. This is just for pack developers, right? So just be clear. So you know in Forge, liquids are measured in millibuckets.
Oh yeah, right.
Fabric measures things in millibuckets too. But on the back end, it doesn't count in the code as millibuckets. It's droplets. and it's 81,000 droplets to a millibucket. So every 1 millibucket is 81 droplets. It's complete nonsense. I have no idea why they did that. And recently discovered through PullArt's metalworking video that Forge uses the 144 millibucket standard for an ingot, where Fabric uses a 111 millibucket standard for ingots. Yeah. I think that it's so dumb. I don't know why Fabric decided to be different, because that's just a choice.
This is such a nitpick. I love it.
I know, it's such a nitpick. It's such a nitpick.
Such a nitpick.
The amount of times, though, I've put like, 1,000 millibuckets, and then Fabric is like, do you mean 2 millibuckets? No, I don't mean 2 millibuckets.
And it's like, even that is kind of growing pain, you know?
Right,
like,
but that's a
why
growing
is Fabric...
pain. Like you said, it's a nitpick. It's a growing pain. It's a weird difference.
Yeah, but they pile up, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like these things, they pile up. They all create this like just teeny amount of jank.
Yes.
About Fabric that just drives you kind of nuts.
Because that's the only reason that data packs that are made for Fabric don't work on Forge. It's the only difference between them. Because data packs are standard. Yep. Because the millibucket values are going to be 81 times, and Forge doesn't have a way to understand that you don't mean 81,000 buckets. Yeah. So it's just like it's such a frustrating like. Why is that called that? Why is that right there? You know what I mean? Or like
at one point they gotta just
like standardize the measurement. That would be huge.
Have a data pack nitpick. So,
yeah,
like Jojo, I have also done like mod pack dev, not nearly as much as Jojo, but recently I was in the process of adding some data packs to a server that I play with some friends. And the changes they've made to data packs in 1.21 are the most frustrating thing on the planet.
Really?
So all of the syntax that they use for all the things, so like the recipes, the advancements, everything. Until now, it's been advancements, recipes, functions. In 1.21, they've just decided to change it, and all they've done is remove the S.
Is remove an S.
So now it's function, advancement, and like trigger. That's it. So in order to get data packs to work on 121, you have to open them up, go into their folders, change all of the file names of the folders. All you have to do is remove the letter S, save it all, pile it back into a zip folder, because jar files don't work anymore, because why not? And then put it in and it works. Any data pack pre-121, you have to open and just remove the letter S from all the folders for them to work. And it took me 2 hours to work that out.
Why would you do that?
It is the most frustrating thing they've ever done.
Oh, I've got my chat asking, does anyone here know the difference between Quilt and NeoForge and Fabric and Forge? I'm pretty sure they're just like forks, because they work with each other. Quilt will work with Fabric. I think it's just like a slightly different, like different, like
newer version of it now.
Yeah, I think there was a lot of. Don't quote me on this, anybody. I think there was a lot of politics surrounding it. I think there was some stuff where it was like the developers of Forge didn't like each other, so some of them branched off to create NeoForge. Don't quote me on that though. I have no idea. I don't want to spread misinformation. I know that happens a lot in the modding community, where things will get forked and moved around and stuff because of interpersonal problems, but I don't know if that happened to that.
Yeah. Yes. Anyway.
I think we are too good at chatting. We have gone through two questions.
We've gotten through 2 questions, and one of them was from a content creator. Like, one of them wasn't even on the list. All right. Yep. Next question. Next question. Let's move on.
Yeah, let's go.
Pick one. Just pick one.
Hit me.
Pick one? Okay, hold on. I'll pick one.
Yeah, so what else? I can pick one.
Okay, we're going to do one from my editor, because it's my editor. From Starburster. What is each of our favorite Create mod packs, and why? For me, it's Above and Beyond.
Can I just preface this without saying not your own if you've made one?
Yeah. No, like, don't just.
Because I was about to say that Project Create is pretty cool.
I was gonna say mine as well. You know, mine is pretty cool. You know.
For me, it's Above and Beyond. Like no contest above and beyond, because I mean, first of all, it was just made by the original creators of Create, so they very much understood the game they were trying to make, but the progression is so tightly tuned, and even on an older version of the Create mod, which is just subjectively not as, like, fun as more recent versions, I like the way it's combined with Tinkers. It was such a delightful process, and the only thing that really frustrated me about it was that last chapter, where you just kind of have to grind out a bunch of numbers. I don't like those big grind chapters, but everything else was like a reasonable machine. You know, designing it didn't feel tedious. It didn't take you like 1,000 hours to design something, and I think a close second would be Arcane Engineering. That pack just had a lot of, like, lengthy stuff that made it bad for content, but it was a good pack. I liked it a lot.
The small amount of Arcane I did play, I did really enjoy it. It was good, but I just kind of was like, I'm going to struggle to, like, make content on this.
Yeah. Very, very hard to make content off of. Just because of how complicated the machines were and how long they took to design, there was a lot of, like, okay, do I make a video this week or do I make, like, a functional machine, you know?
Yeah, no, yeah. When you get to that point, it takes a week to just like get something. It's great for something you want to do just because like fun, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But it's terrible when you actually want to be productive.
Yeah, when you want to like work. Yeah. No, that was a good time.
Yeah. And I mean, I rarely play mod packs.
Mm-hmm.
And I've not, I can't say I've really played a Create mod pack that I've really stuck with until now, which is very much not a Create mod pack, but it's like Create is in there and it's a lot big in the first one. Yeah, I know Jojo, you've been playing it with StarTech.
Yeah.
I think that's the most like enjoyable mod pack with Create in I played.
StarTech.
But then keep in mind that I've literally played like, I don't know, nothing of that even. I'm like past the first chapter in it.
Can I do some self promo? Would you guys mind some self promo? If anyone in my chat is excited for the next StarTech, it's launching literally after the stream. So get hyped.
Dang.
I know. I managed to get it out despite moving, and I want everyone to know it was in spite of the move. It was so difficult to finish that video. But yeah, no, StarTech is great. StarTech is great, but it's not a Create mod pack. the
it isn't. But that's like the most enjoyable one I've played, I think. Enjoyable, I say, and it's a great thing. I've been in pain, honestly, but I've had the most fun.
I can't lie, I literally have not played a mod pack outside my own, or than like a vanilla-ish one. Like, I just don't play.
No, that wasn't to Skeej. I died. Skeej, you're not a loser. You're fine.
I'm used to it.
I'm in a very similar
I just wanted
situation.
to be known before we I just
where
wanted to
due
be known
to
this man bullies me.
Due to a cruel consequence of fate, basically I played more or less two mod packs. One of them's Buildstones, and the other one is Chicken Block.
Chicken Block was
which technically had Create in it. And I am really like, I did enjoy Chicken Block a lot, but I more so enjoyed it just because I got to torture another, video creator.
Yeah.
Sand Whisperer. But I do actually have a question about like just plot mod packs, so-called, because while playing Chicken Block, well, not plot, but like quest mod packs, because you guys obviously played way more of them, and that's the vibe I got from Above and Beyond as well. And that is just like, it is really hard for me to play a mod pack that just like so straightforwardly tells you what to do.
I can't either. Yeah, I can't either.
I love that though, because I like automation packs. I like the straightforwardness. For me, I'm still becoming comfortable with building, and not like I'm not a creative person, but with Minecraft, I'm still kind of stretching my arms, if you could say, and getting comfortable with kind of jumping into a world and just being like, okay, I'm gonna put a city here, and I'm gonna put like a bathhouse here because that'll look really cool. That's super foreign to me. So when there's a pack that's like, okay, you're gonna like make these things and you're gonna do this, that's like my comfort zone. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Which is like, don't get me wrong, valid.
Oh, yeah,
Perfectly
yeah.
valid. But even then, there are mod packs that are like, okay, you need, like, to complete this quest, you need to build this machine, and then does not really, like, it's not that it doesn't explain how to. It's that it expects you to figure it out specifically. Like, it doesn't tell you exact stuff, you know?
Yeah. Well, Above
It's
and
like,
Beyond was
instead
like
of,
that. Above and Beyond was like, okay, you need a granite farm, and it let you know, like, okay, there's a custom, like, generator that you can use at the bottom of the world, and then otherwise it was like even, so Above and Beyond was the first series I did on Create Mod, and so the pack obviously means a lot to me. And I got yelled at actually a lot in the comments because I didn't know about fans and shoots. And the pack doesn't tell you about fans and shoots. And people kept saying that you could use fans and shoots. And I kept saying, what are you talking about? Fans don't blow that far. And people were like, no, you idiot. You connect the fan to a shoot. And that's literally how I learned about that. So Above and Beyond, if you do want to play a quest mod pack, but you don't want it to be like, okay, this is
rigid.
exactly... Yeah. It was really cool. There were a lot of like ways you could solve problems in it because it was very much based off of the create kind of mindset okay, you can make a tree farm in like 7 different ways, and you know, so go and do it.
I do have a good one. This is not particularly a YouTube related question. One of my mods asking our favorite games outside of Minecraft.
Ooh.
Because
Right now.
let me tell you, this whole time I've been playing Power Wash Sim and I'm having the time of my life right
Oh,
now.
we can tell. Discord tells you.
Yeah. I was like, oh yeah, keep playing this the entire stream.
I'm literally having the time of my life. I'm just watching that.
It's
Like
an
this
amazing
game just has me by a chokehold.
I
One of them is down.
love a variety of games. For what I'm playing, like right this second, I am quite addicted to Cookie Clicker.
Oh.
I know. It's bad. I'm quite addicted to Cookie Clicker. But I love Elden Ring. Love Elden Ring. I love Stardew Valley.
I can jump on that.
What is Terraria?
Stardew Valley, I think. I mean, the thing right now is that I barely play anything other than Minecraft.
Yeah.
I think I've been for the last like few weeks since I went full time. I've barely played any other games. Like even before that, I think for the past few months, I've literally only been playing Minecraft. I mean, I've had my Stardew Valley moments here and there. I've started a Subnautica save.
Oh,
which I'm
Subnautica.
enjoying.
That's a good one.
Heck yeah.
But other than that, I've literally basically only been playing Minecraft.
Yeah.
Figures.
Hot tip
Oh.
for any aspiring Minecraft content creators: unless you want to play nothing but Minecraft every day of your life, don't go full time. You will play
Also-
only Minecraft.
A hot tip as well for those of you who want to make Minecraft content and actually release videos. Don't start playing Destiny 2.
Oh yeah, no, but-
what
like
is
Skeesh to get distracted.
playing Destiny
Alright, look. I can clarify that. Don't be like Skeesh and get distracted every other week with a new game.
Look, hang on,
Hot
I'm
tip
gonna
for
reveal
anyone
some-
who is alive and the person: do not play Destiny.
I'm
Just
gonna
don't.
reveal some really embarrassing numbers here.
Oh my god.
Destiny 2.
You don't have to do it to yourself.
361.4 hours. Elden
Pardon?
Ring,
But is it worse than
140
League?
hours.
Is it worse than having 300 hours in League?
Power Wash Sim, 110 hours of Power Wash Sim.
Yes.
Oh man, I feel like
I will share my screen. I am
Also,
not
just an
lying.
off like topic question here. What is your like game with the most hours outside of Minecraft that you can actually like see it?
Terraria.
569.9.
500. Okay. Which one was yours, Jojo?
Terraria with about 500 hours.
Oh,
Oh dear.
I
love
have multiple
Terraria.
games above 1,000.
See, I don't,
I thi-
but I
yeah,
don't
Sniffer
play a
exploited
lot
it.
of games. Is the issue?
Let's make a win, Sniff. Hold up. Let me just do this.
Hang on, look in stream chat. That's my top 6
Um,
on Steam.
Drop the cookie clicker
Show-
stats. I don't want to drop. I have like 100 hours in Cookie
so
Clicker already.
I think I have 3 or 4 games, like, looking outside of Minecraft that are above 1,000 hours. I think my most one, which is in Minecraft, is Unturned. I don't know if anyone's ever played that.
Unturned?
I think I've played in total 4,000 hours of Unturned.
What is I've never heard of this game.
Unturned is a blocky zombie survival game.
I love it. I used to love it when I was younger.
It looks like Minecraft has drawn by memory, and it doesn't really have like much of the Minecraft in it at all.
Nope.
Yeah. It is. It was built by like what, a 15-year-old, was it?
Yeah, something. It started off as a Roblox game. It's. I don't know. I just love that game. I don't really play it anymore. I don't think it's that entertaining anymore. But I used to play that all day. Like that's one of the first PC games I got into, besides Minecraft.
Right. Yeah.
But it's more Roblox than Minecraft, like my chat.
Oh my god, we're so off topic, by the way. Yeah,
we are.
We are so off topic.
Can we get back on? I don't know, Story. What?
Yeah,
what
no,
is your most?
we don't need to know what
No, we
Zoe's
don't need to
favorite
know.
games are.
Oh, I also have like above. Oh, I have above 1,000 hours in Sims as well. I have like 5 games I'm above 1,000 hours. In.
Wow.
Whoa.
Well, we don't have to compare it to my girlfriend. I think she's 7,000 maybe.
Whoa. That's
Those
awesome.
are rookie numbers. You gotta catch up.
Oh boy. Sloyd, do you have like a
make
lot
all
of
of
hours in League? Is this why you don't want to share it?
I'm making I was making a joke about everybody moving on before asking me. But I do find it embarrassing that I have 5, like my top on Steam specifically, which is the only one that I can actually like look up. My top on Steam is Starbound at 555.
Starbound. That's not bad.
How do I have so many more hours in games? I feel.
I'm not saying
like I don't have a life.
I don't have more hours in some game, maybe someday, but like
yeah. But right
this
now,
is just the ones I can see. But hilariously, like Starbound, I played back when I was like a Russian YouTuber. It was like years ago, and in that time, Elden Ring, since it came out, like what, a year ago, 2 years ago.
No, it's like 3 now.
Has almost caught up at 400 hours.
Oh, I don't want to talk about... My chat's asking about Hypixel. I don't want to talk about my Hypixel stats. I don't want anyone to know that.
Yeah.
When I was a kid...
one of my mods...
That's what I played. And,
one of my mods have played Skyblock the last 2 months, and Hypixel, I think he said he had 400 hours in 2 months.
Oh my god. I had a proper, like, cactus farm and everything. I loved. It was a good RPG. I think it's gotten a little too complicated.
I also have wasted probably almost close to 1,000 hours in Skyblock Hypixel. So yeah,
we should start playthrough together.
It was
dude,
like
and just
this,
never upload again.
No. I quit that addiction a long time ago. I'm not coming back.
Did you say Bipixel?
Hypixel.
What? Hypixel.
Alright.
No, I meant when you quit.
Oh,
yeah,
I see. Yeah. And I'd have to reveal that I'm MVP plus on Hypixel because when I was a kid, I begged my parents. I was like, "Hey, you could fly at the lobbies when you're MVP." I think I literally asked for it for my birthday. That's how addicted I was to Hypixel. But this was before Skyblock. This was like I was just sucking at like Bed Wars, or not even Bed Wars. No, that was Sky Wars. Oh my god. Yeah, as a kid, I didn't have a lot of time on my hands. I was a very busy kid. I was in all these extracurriculars.
Busy kid. Yeah, that's why I have so many hours, because I wasn't a busy kid. I just sat at home and played.
Right. See, I was always like, I was in the Boy Scouts. So I'm always like camping or dealing with that kind of stuff. So I never had time to sink like, 300 hours into a video game as much as I wanted to. I wanted to sink 300 hours into a video game. But I couldn't. I didn't have time.
Would you like another question?
Yes.
To get us back on topic.
Yeah.
Every time we answer something and then go immediately off track.
Yeah, but it's fine. That's why people are here. They love our yap.
Yeah, it's the yapping.
Listen, hold up. Let me do a self promo. Now that the DLC for the Elden Ring is out, they updated the mod for multiplayer. So after a couple weeks, Pixelrus and I are gonna stream Elden Ring together again.
Oh, that sounds great.
Okay, hold on. Quick question. Do you know if it works if one person has the DLC and the other person doesn't?
I don't know.
Okay, because I want to play it with my
I've-
girlfriend again.
I
Audrey and were
don't like
playing
the
it.
thing is it's in beta and I don't know if it works. Period.
That's a good point.
So
I mean, that's a weird
I've
way
not
of asking
tested
me
it
to play
yet,
with
and
JoJo, but
Pixels has
sure.
done anyway.
That's great, Skeech.
I've never touched it.
Yep.
Kind of want at some
anyway.
point, but never done.
Okay,
It's a
okay.
good one.
Question.
Why we decided to start streaming and doing YouTube and/or content creation? I just punched
Yeah,
my blinds.
I have
That's
a
a good
very
one.
good answer to this.
Why don't you
Should I
start?
start that?
Yeah.
Oh,
There you go.
oh, okay,
Go
okay. So the reason I started this channel is because, well, I've been doing YouTube since like literally I could remember, probably since like I could make a YouTube account. Under TOS from YouTube, that is, of course.
So
Um,
age 14.
yeah, exactly. No,
Exactly.
I think 13. I think it's you have to be younger. Anyways, but it doesn't
13,
matter.
yeah.
And I've always, I don't know, I've always wanted to be, I think I said at some point, I don't know, it was so many years ago at this point, I said I wanted to be a YouTuber when I grew up. And I tried so many times, did not work. And
So
then
you became a
I
YouTuber, but you
started-
never grew up.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, okay. Thanks. No, I started watching more of the like Let's Play series in Minecraft, and I was like, I could try this. And a channel that really inspired me is Whip, which I think I've said a lot of times at this point. But no, he inspired me to start my YouTube channel and like start playing the game like I do nowadays. Yeah, it's been so much fun.
Yeah,
With
no.
that, mine was out of spite, like because
Yeah.
it's a very big thing. Is that like until I don't hold me to this, but like until I kind of started making them, I felt like I couldn't find any create tutorials, like none that were up to date. Like especially since the newer updates, everybody kind of made tutorials when it first came out. And then they just kind of stopped, and nobody else did it because I started playing the update before the Rise and Shine one, whatever that was, 0.4, was it?
That was Rise and Shine.
Whatever the update where they added Steam Engine was.
No, full Steam
and-
ahead was Steam Engines.
Whichever. It was before, yeah. Either way, I started playing it,
Year.
and like I was trying to find tutorials for stuff because I was like, what the fuck is a Steam Engine? How do you do this? And there was just none. And so I was like, well, you know, I started a YouTube channel when I was younger, like doing vanilla Let's Plays, and I did okay. I think my old channel I got to like 1K, but it
Wow.
died off because
That's
I
actually
like
good.
That's
That's
actually
impressive.
that's
Yeah.
actually
One-
really impressive for
My
like a
first one got to,
childhood
like
YouTube account.
250. Yeah.
I would
my
like to
childhood
also
one got to
preface this
250.
by it has been deleted. You
Oh,
cannot
I
find
know.
any trace
No,
of
no,
it anywhere on
you
the
cannot-
internet.
I think you can find a trace of mine, but everything is privated, unlisted. I used to make unturned videos as well there.
I lost.
As
access
soon as,
Okay,
like,
now I
to
do
my
want to
original.
find it.
As soon as my first
It's
video
obvious.
kind of like started doing well, I was like, all right, I'm deleting this from the internet.
Yeah.
I can't have this be a known thing about my
That's
life.
so funny.
This
Yeah,
era
I
needs to
as
be.
well. I made this
vetoed.
one, what, 4 years ago, I think? And then before that, I had that one.
So for me, I obviously just grew up on YouTube. You know, I mean, like all of us did. We're all of age, and I still remember it was Muse Farms was my absolute favorite series as a kid. Muse Farms. It was just a vanilla playthrough where this guy just played Minecraft, but it was enthralling to me, and I was devastated when he finished it. And what was his name? It's not Matt Batwings. That's a modern YouTuber. But there was a Batwings, or like Batclaw. That was his name. Batclaw was a YouTuber who covered modded Minecraft, and he was really my first introduction to modded Minecraft at the time. And then, you know, it was Sunday and Craner and Sky Factory and stuff, and that's where I really got like introduced to the way that I play modern Minecraft or modded Minecraft and stuff like that. And so as a kid, you know, like Stam, I was like, I'm gonna be a YouTuber.
Yep.
You know what I mean? I'm gonna do it. And then of course I made a few YouTube channels as a kid, and had no idea what I was doing, and they sucked, and they never went anywhere at all. Like, cause I was like a kid.
I mean, this one... Yeah, I mean, this channel took me even 2 years before I even saw any point of traction. It took me
Oh, yeah.
2 years to get 50 subs.
And unfortunately, I don't have access to those channels anymore, so they exist somewhere on the internet, and I won't tell you where. I never went anywhere with it, and I very much was like, I mean, I was like a kid, just half-heartedly like, I'm gonna make all the money, I'm gonna become a millionaire, and then I wouldn't, and then I would quit because I was upset that it wasn't doing well. You know how it is. And with this channel, so here's a fun fact: it's all privated now, you can't watch it. But in 2020, during
Right, we started our channels like same time basically. It's like
during
what, a week
the
between?
sickness,
Yeah, I was
knew,
like, I wonder why.
Yeah, I knew I needed something to do.
Likewise.
Because I was a senior in high school. I just lost my senior year, right? Like all the structure ever just gone, And I was like, okay, I need something to do. And so I just did YouTube videos for a little bit, and they were not good. And I developed a bit of a following. And then I quit because they weren't doing well. And I
quit so many times.
Oh, so many times. And then
Oh my god.
2-3 years pass, and Vault Hunters 118 releases on my birthday. And for the first time, I was just like, I want to share my gameplay with people because I really like this pack, and I just want to like share my experience with a community. And of course, that's when the channel started doing well. When I was actually making content because I loved it.
I'm doing some math right now, and it's actually making me like amazed.
I love math.
Because tits, that's not right. Well, close enough.
Sloy?
Oh, what?
But
Your turn.
basically, when I sorry, when I started, I said to myself, like, if any of my tutorials get 1K views, I'm gonna consider my channel a success. And I'm currently adding together. I'm currently adding together the views of all of my tutorials combined.
Do you want to hear something like kind of sad? My first Vault Hunters video was an hour long because I had no idea how to pace or edit anything, right? No idea. And I told myself when I had it, I said, look, I know expectations is what kills my love for YouTube. So as long as I get 10 views on this dead channel, I'll be happy. And I got 50, and I was ecstatic.
I did something same like that. Yeah.
I was, oh my god, I was like, oh my god, I got 50 views and a comment. Like, I couldn't have been happier. I look back on that, dude. If I uploaded a video and got 50 views on it,
I would just.
I'd sob.
Just worked it out.
I mean, I've been getting my video I uploaded yesterday. It has over 10K views, and I'm not happy with it. It's like, if I look back at then, where I was happy, I think my first video when I actually tried and I actually edited and I actually took my time with it, I think it got like 400 views, and I was so happy. Like, for getting videos that was like 20, 30 views before that to 400, oh my god.
No, and I remember like the first time a video got 1,000 views in an hour, I could have flown. And now, if I get less than 1,000 views in the first hour of the video, I'm like, all right, thumbnail's wrong, something's wrong with the title. It's so interesting how it changes. Yeah, it's like screwed up, change it all. It's all gotta go. Yeah.
It is so accurate. It's
But I
like
still love
when you hit these high points and then you have low points, it sucks.
It does.
It
It's hard.
sucks so much. And getting through that, it like also tip for just people who want to be somewhat of successful with YouTube. Like, you gotta just get through it.
Yeah.
Like, of course, if you've been trying something for a year and it's not working, then you should probably switch it up. I'm not saying that, but like, you will have the video here and there where it's just like a 10 out of 10, because if YouTube, your ranked videos, 1 out of 10 is the best, and then 10 out of 10 is the worst of your most recent videos, for no one who knows, or for someone if you words are hard. Anyways, you will have videos which are down there 10 out of 10, 9 out of 10, 8 out of 10. I think mine yesterday is an 8 out of 10 at the moment. And then you'll have the videos that are 1 out of 10 and you feel great, and you will feel crap about the videos that aren't doing well. And I think the like mindset you gotta have there is, okay, I can look at this, how can I improve this for the next time, and everything like that. And it's really hard. I haven't really figured out how to look at my analytics in a positive or like in a way of how I can improve it. I'm starting to get there, but it takes time. It's just like you gotta get through it and release another video, because my second video when I actually started trying, it did poorly. It didn't get 100 views. It got what? That's 4 times less than my things. And I looked at it. I was like, why didn't this do well? And surprise, surprise, the thumbnail was 90% gray. And I was like, okay, the thumbnail is bad. I changed the thumbnail and it did better. It's just like, you gotta look at the things, and like if you make a bad video or like something that performs bad, you gotta look at, okay, how can I improve the next one?
Yeah, absolutely. All right.
Yeah, it's
Zoe,
not like YouTube's concept of improving something is antithetical to like actually creating art. Like it couldn't be that, you know.
No.
It never is that you go, wow, I wonder why this video is doing poorly, and then you go, oh, it's because it's just artistically gibberish.
Yeah.
And then you make something
also-
that's artistically not gibberish, and YouTube is like, this is worse actually?
Sometimes stuff can just
Like-
blow up out of nowhere as
Oh,
well.
yeah.
Yeah,
That's the
I'm
worst thing.
basically
Yeah,
making a joke about how YouTube is an algorithm at the end of the day,
Yes.
and what YouTube sees as better is not what we with human eyes will see as better.
Exactly.
And that's
sometimes
it's
it
just a
works
sad
really well.
reality, which is
Sometimes it works.
sometimes
really
it
well.
does coincide. Yeah,
Yeah, but
absolutely.
every once in a while, it's just like, why? Why is this popular? What is happening?
We all have those things. Like,
Oh
we've been
my
talking about
God.
it, and just like someone saying, "Oh yeah, I think this video is gonna do great," and it does so poorly, and then someone like the next day is just like, "Oh yeah, this video is gonna be super bad," and it does great. It's like a 1 out of 10, and it's just like, huh, okay, everything I knew is a lie.
Yeah.
Yep,
One thing
absolutely.
that's crazy
It's just-
to me is
it's
Like
awful.
one video that really blew up for me that I didn't think it would was my Create
the Star Trek,
Estrogen
no?
review.
Oh.
Because it was just like, it's just an add-on review, and I love that add-on. I had so much fun with that video. But I was like, okay, this is just a goofy video. Like, I am way too silly right now, and it's just not very well produced. Like, most of the video is me, like, laughing. And it's doing
the thumbnail is so silly as well.
So, the thumbnail is great. I am very proud of the thumbnail, I will say.
Yeah,
I
it's
was
great.
quite pleased with it. But no, I was really proud of how that turned out. And then yeah, Star Technology. I was like, okay, that's not at all what I thought was gonna blow up. But Star Technology exploded.
I think you said that as well.
Yeah, I was playing this mod pack because I just wanted to do something for fun. I was like, man, this is a fun mod pack. I'm gonna just make a different style of video. And then everyone on YouTube was like, make more. And I was like, because I didn't like I was so convinced. Fun fact, I was so convinced that it wasn't going to do well. I did not record a second episode.
Yeah.
And then it
Even started,
exploded. And it was like, it was so hard to record.
Yeah,
this.
so, as someone who's been playing the mod packets as well, like I've been enjoying watching the videos. Like after I got through things, I'm like, oh, I could have done that. It's great for anyone that hasn't watched it. I so recommend it. It's a really fun to watch. It's a really good series.
No, I'm quite proud of it, and I was proud of episode 2 as well. You know, and that's the thing as a content creator. Sometimes you just have to finish a video, and you're like, ouch, you know.
Yep.
And that's never a good feeling when you just have to be like, okay, I'm not thrilled about how this video turned out.
Yeah.
No, that's true. It was a Pride Month themed video. That is a good point. I did have good timing on it, which is why I waited. For
Yeah,
it.
you had good time.
I had good timing. All right.
I mean, honestly, like
I still wanna
I
hear
saw the
West
title, I
Coast.
saw the thumbnail, I saw the title. I was like, I should watch this, and then I just never did.
That's a bad title.
I don't think I
bad
watched the
th-
Estrogen one either.
No,
it's really quite fun,
incredible.
actually.
It's very good. Yeah.
I should.
Yeah, Zloy, you got to tell your story.
Oh God, no. So I
With Minecraft or something, I don't know.
yeah, originally like I tried to become a YouTuber, and it was like with movie reviews, and it was bad because I didn't know anything about movies. But I was a big fan of like the angry review subgenre, and I was like, dang it, I want to make some of these because they just look fun, and it was fun to just spend time with my friends with like camera and whatnot, and they sucked, objectively. But here's the thing, you learn when you do movie reviews really quickly. YouTube is very particular about copy strike, striking every single video that you make. Yeah, and then I'm like, oh wow, Let's Plays are a thing. You can't copyright strike gameplay. that's kind of cool, isn't
Yeah.
it?
Yeah.
So I tried to do Let's Plays, right, for a little while. And then I'm like, the guy I was watching a lot suddenly does a Minecraft one, and I'm like, wow, this game is freaking amazing. The year is 2014.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
The year is
The
2014.
year is 2014. Set
The
scene,
year is
everybody.
2014. And I'm like in the biggest depression ever. I flunk out of like university 2 years in a row. And I just, yeah, it just sucked. It just was bad and nobody watched anything. And then I didn't even try to do anything with YouTube for like the longest time. But then eventually, I honestly just really wanted a job that didn't require me to go outside.
What a
And
guy.
I'm gonna make it sound like a very calculated move because it's very, very funny if you put it that way. But it really wasn't. Like, I genuinely am just in love with the game. And I like being part of this like very vibrant, very interesting community of like just genuinely creative people. And at the same time, like you can't copyright strike gameplay, and with Minecraft specifically, you don't even need to pay for new games.
Yeah, exactly. Minecraft is great. I will say, for those trying to get into Minecraft, know that it is one of the most, if not the most, competitive spaces on YouTube.
It is oversaturated.
Yeah, it's
Oh, yeah.
very hard to get
Minecraft
into.
YouTubers are.
Get in on it back in 2014 if you can.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
And
If you can just travel back in time and start, then yeah.
I
Yeah,
think each of us, who is full time, can trace like a lucky break back to it. Like
100%.
yes, Stam and I, especially. I know he and I jumped on
I
Create.
mean, I have a very unique situation as well, where I don't have any real responsibilities or like things I really need to pay for at the moment.
Right.
Oh.
No school and nothing. So I'm like in a very unique spot when it comes to that. And also like all the other people in the creator Discord, besides me, then it's always been that they've like, Jojo, you got laid off, right?
Yes, I got laid off. I was working 2
And everyone
jobs,
else
and I
has
got
as
laid
well.
off from both of them. And I was like, okay. Yeah. No, so
It
it's
does make me
very...
curious of like how many people here actually also work, because like, for example, I was talking to my chat about this before I joined the call, but like I work basically full time as well as trying to do YouTube.
Oh,
Like,
for
to
so
me,
I mean, I
I
did
have
a
so
school
much,
level.
I have
side
so
job.
much respect for.
Yeah.
Like
No, it's...
I work 30 to 40 hour weeks and still have to make time for life and videos and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, on
which
that
I'm
like,
very jealous of the people that can do it full time.
yeah. Well, on the thing.
Hey,
with,
quick
like,
question.
like,
What's
work
your
and everything-
Patreon?
That's right. Everyone
You know,
subbed to
I
Skeej.
don't even have one.
I'm
Skeej
channel
is-
member
you
to
should follow me.
Skeej.
Yeah.
On the same thing, like I just graduated school like a month ago now, exactly actually. And doing school, which is like a sure less time spent in school than you probably spend at work, Skish. But with like the studying time that you have to do outside and everything, it's rough. And I mean, I think looking at the hours of my game, you can always see that I've always been probably at my PC and not really had the biggest social life. But when I started YouTube, I sacrificed a lot of my social life for it because I was, for like the past year before I graduated, I was basically waking up, sometimes recording in the morning, editing in the morning or whatever, going to school. Once I get home, I get right to work till like 1 a.m. in the morning, go to sleep and repeat for a year.
No, I
I'm also
remember that.
very fortunate that I've had a girlfriend at the time, so I spent the weekends taking a break, which is probably the only reason that I even survived the past year,
Oh, yeah.
because it's
also
just brutal.
a weird one for me as well, because I'm kind of in like in between spaces, because like currently I live at my parents' house. I still live at home, but I'm also in the process of kind of trying to move out. So I'm kind of in a weird space where my parents they go to bed quite early. They're morning people, but I'm not.
Yeah.
And like my most productive hours, especially like 6 months ago or a year ago when I first started, I lived alone in student flats. It was 6 months ago, I had to move back home because I dropped out of uni for unrelated reasons we won't talk about on the stream. But because they go to bed early, I want to say my, in air quotes, my prime hours for work and YouTube and everything is between the hours of like 9 p.m. to 1 a.m. But I now can't do that because my parents go to bed early and they're one door down, which makes it incredibly difficult. Like
My parents, what they go
when
to
I
bed at, like,
get
10.
home from work, that can be depending on what I'm doing. If I'm on a closing shift, I don't get home till maybe 6:30 p.m. By the time I've eaten, done whatever I need to do, it's 7:30, which only gives me like maybe a 2-hour window to like actually do anything on a day. Which, when you've done a full day's work, just don't want to.
Yeah, it's rough.
Like that. That's why I want to make time to spend with friends and stuff, and actually do stuff that I want to do as well
No,
as
absolutely.
video and editing and.
No, and I'm with
Hey, let me
Steve.
very
introduce you to
I'm with
exhausting.
Steve and
the
Stan.
ASMR subgenre
ASMR
What?
subgenre.
Yeah.
There you go.
of YouTube videos. It's perfect for you because it's like a genre of videos where people intentionally talk quietly for the entire time.
Welcome back to Skeege's Create Mod Let's Play.
You don't want me to. You don't want me to do ASMR. I've done
I
it
don't think I
multiple
want
times
you
on my
to
streams.
do
Nobody enjoys it.
But no, I remember
do that.
Stam. Same thing with you. Having the most awesome girlfriend in the world definitely saved the channel, because I was absolutely waking up, sitting at my computer, working for the entire day, going to bed. It was miserable. Like
That is
again,
what
like,
I've been doing. Yep.
oh, you've grown so fast in the last year. Yeah.
And I also say this is JoJo's girlfriend that has abandoned his stream to come and watch the Power Wash Sim gameplay on my stream instead.
Oh, she
Don't
I
tell
can
him
see her.
that.
I can see her monitor. She just clicked back. No, she's gaslighting me. She's showing that she has both tabs open. But no, I looked over and she is watching Skeege's Power Wash Sim.
Oh my god.
Betrayal. Oh, she's taking my mic.
Listen, it's not my fault that Power Wash Simulator is more interesting to watch than vanilla Minecraft. Thank you so much.
Hi, Audrey.
Stamp says hi. I mean, you're gonna hear him.
Aw.
I can't believe
Okay,
you. Wow. Power
Listen-
Wash Sim
listen.
more interesting than Minecraft.
listen, okay, fellas,
Watch my mic.
just real quick. What do we as like professional YouTubers think? Is Power Wash Sim SMP viable?
Heck yeah, I'll get in on that.
Oh, absolutely. Power
But
Wash. Power.
But ironically though, it's a great game for like
It's an amazing game.
podcasting and stuff like that. Because like
Yeah.
this is
that's really
nowhere near our ballpark,
thing,
but
huh?
like Markiplier and did a series
Mm.
where he did just like a podcast type thing with different creators, and they literally
Yeah.
just chatted for an hour. But the entire like back content was just an hour of them doing a level in Power Wash while chatting, and it was some of the greatest YouTuber I've ever watched. It was so good.
Oh, that's gotta be great.
Well, of course it was,
is
because
like
it's
the
the
perfect
guy you
background
like
game.
with the other guy you like. Like, it doesn't matter what's on the screen.
That is true. But I mean, even then though, like, now we're talking about Markiplier, so now we're off topic again. But about Markiplier, like there's
Why is this
something.
becoming a monthly thing?
I don't know. Yeah, exactly. A monthly Q&A stream. We've been through 2.
By year 1, we will be done with these questions that we just got.
We've done 3 questions.
But like they have a podcast, Distractables, and I really like it. But I appreciate having something to look at. It does kind of change the context of the content for me.
Oh, it's funny you bring up Distractable because he openly admitted to playing Power Wash Simulator while they are recording this.
Oh, see there you go.
Without showing the screen, mind you. That was
Right,
not part
right.
of the podcast. He was secretly playing
Just
Power
secretly
Wash
playing
Sim
Power Wash Sim. That's
in
actually
multiple
awesome.
episodes, and you can't tell.
That's amazing. I love that.
They got better about it. It was like they only admitted it because they were like, okay, we've been kind of coasting for the last couple of podcasts. We should really get it back together and like be entertaining.
That's very funny. Okay. Let's try to get 4 questions. Can we get to 4 questions?
4 questions speedrun. Let's go.
Yeah. Oh, let's do 4 quick questions. actually.
Yeah, that's true. You know what? We had a few people who asked like a shotgun questions. Maybe we should pick one of those like shotgun questions and just like answer them quickly and then discuss.
Yeah,
Okay. Do we have?
Do we have? Let me see. Let me see. I can grab one.
Oh, here's one maybe. No.
Okay, here we go. Here's one that'll
What
get
else?
that'll get us
Before
talking.
you start, just because it's just crossed my mind because of what Mitch said in my chat. Sniff, after the stream, DM me. I have a funny story to tell you. Continue.
I was
Okay.
so afraid you're gonna ask them to play Legacy together. Not Legacy Destiny.
From Robenaby, they have four. They have four questions. Okay, it's where do you think the future of the Create mod is heading? How do you imagine? How long do you think it'll be before we see 121 support? Will everything continue to be NeoForge in the future? And do you think that add-on developers are going to resist the change to NeoForge? So basically, mostly it's just that where's the future of the Create mod is kind of like all that with like subpoints.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm happy with it where it is. Like, I
True.
genuinely don't know what they could
We
add
wanna
that
see
would be new and interesting.
I think the devs, we're probably going to end up answering another question, which is like what we would want to see in the
There's
Create
a
mod.
few. Yeah, there's a few.
So that's fine. We'll kind of cop that into this. I don't think the Create mod's changing much. Like, just from the way the devs kind of maintain it, I think the devs are happy with where the Create mod is. I think we're going to see 121 support because it's a very popular update. And admittedly, I don't think I could comment on how long it's going to take them. I don't have any concept of how difficult it is to port. I mean, it takes a while for Create to update, and I know that in the newest update, they have stated that they will be fixing the Forge recipe bug. I don't know how difficult that is to
Which
fix.
I don't know what that is.
The Forge
Thank
recipe
God.
bug is the
Fix
creative menu and
AMD.
JEI breaking due to Create mod recipes clashing with how Forge handles recipes. And so if you've ever played a Forge pack or made a Forge pack and recipes have just like vanished for no reason, it was great.
It is very
no,
frustrating.
I thought that was
They-
literally my fault for installing it wrong.
Nope, nope. That's just unfortunately, it's a bug with
Well,
Forge, and I think
I
the devs
also
were able to fix
imagine
it.
they're probably going to spend more time on making it more accessible, like for add-ons and stuff, because like add-ons are such a massive part
Yeah.
of
Yeah.
what Create is. Like, how many people you see now, apart from me, like I use base Create in my tutorials just because then it can be used anywhere. But I don't think there's any pack really that has semi-popular that doesn't have.
It should be stated. I don't
If it
believe
has
Create
Create in it.
Create Astral is an not Astral. Create what was that? Aeronautics. That's not official, right?
No, that's an add-on.
That's an add-on. Yeah, it may be made by the devs. I can't comment on whether the devs are working on it or not, but that's another add-on. So the future of Create is add-ons. That's what the future of Create is.
Yeah,
so-
fracturization is where they clearly are headed, and like as Create itself is by this point kind of oversaturated. I would think that so are gonna be just the add-ons for it until we just don't know what's even in base Create anymore, and
I mean,
game
even
over,
now,
I guess.
People don't know what is in base Create.
Yeah, they have no
Like,
idea. People
Yeah,
I'm looking back at my
argue-
first series. There's so many points in there since it was literally base Create. There were no add-ons in my series. There's so many people that were come in and just like, oh, you can do this by the way, and it's just like,
Nope.
no,
can't.
you can't. This isn't base Create. Oh my god, it's raining in. Hold up.
It's also one of those things that this is. I think he knows about this, so this is no offense intended, whatever. But we've kind of like, as a group, collectively agreed on the Beardstone effect of Create.
Yeah,
videos
no,
sometimes.
the saturation
like,
of Create
you know,
and Beard
him
being so big,
or-
yeah.
Same with Charles.
You know, yeah, he'll do something, or like Charles will do something,
Both of them, yeah. Big use.
and then we just get a span of what they've done. Like, for example, Jojo, you said it the other day. It's like Charles uploaded a video on the diesel generators or what it was. and, like,
Numismatics.
within numismatics, in like
Within
10 minutes,
minutes.
you got a comment about
Yep.
it.
Yep. And again,
We
just
don't
to be
just
very
do when
clear,
they're
this is
up, they
not
upload
Beard and
videos.
Charles's fault. We're friends with them.
Yeah,
Yeah,
We-
it's just how popularity works in
Yeah,
general.
yeah.
Also, don't complain about the comments, guys. Please keep commenting. It's great.
Yeah.
yeah. Don't stop commenting.
Yeah.
We
Uh,
might like
but
laugh about
it's-
the best here and there, but
It's just really interesting to see like the effect that the bigger people like in our circle have on all of us. Really.
And it's also because Create has been so, I like fracturized, that was a good word for it. It's been so fractured that it is very unclear now what exists in a regular Create pack. And even like, because like if you just take a Create mod pack and hopped into it, without JEI, you don't know what you can do in that pack. Because a Create mod pack could have anything from Valkyrian Skies, to diesel generators, to Factory Must Grow, to Oxidize. There's even add-ons that overlap.
I made my own mod for it, just
Yeah.
to change recipes and add in things that I thought was missing.
Mm-hmm. And even there's like, and the similarly named ones, there's Stuffs and Editions, there's Crafts and Editions, there's Create Oxidized, but Create Garnished adds oxidization recipes in a different way than Oxidized adds it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And yeah, and you know what?
So,
Someone
a
in
lot
my
of
chat
people
points
doing
out
the same
people are
thing.
beginning to make Create add-ons that have nothing to do with Create. They're just their own mods. Like, I'd have to say, I really like this mod. I think it's a hilarious mod, and I put it in my like top 10 or add-ons you should check out because I thought it was fun. But Guardian Defense Beam is not a Create add-on. It has nothing to do with the Create add-on other than the fact that you need to have Create installed in order to function the Guardian Defense Beam. It's just like a laser mod for Minecraft that is also Create integrated.
Yeah, they're becoming like Create integrated rather than Create themed.
Mm-hmm.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, we've added this thing that has nothing to do with Create, but you use Create to craft it.
Yep. Or you use Create to like use it.
Yeah.
And mod packs is what. Sorry, I just got blewed up by a creeper and it hurt me. Sorry.
Oh yeah, there's a game underneath all of this.
Yep.
Good.
Create, yes, Wither Monarch from my chat. It's like Create has become a game engine, and that's not necessarily a negative thing, but it has negative consequences. Now, I will say, I want to let you guys know the dev of this pack is fantastic. They're doing a big update to the pack. I'm not trying to speak ill on Bog or anything like that, but Create Mechanized is one of those mod packs that has the issue where it's called Create Mechanized. Create, it's not really a Create pack. The early game you do like basic Create stuff, and then the later you get into the pack, Create becomes like, okay, you craft the rocket with Create, and that's what makes it Create. You know what I mean? But that's it. And we're seeing that a lot. I mean, if you go on to like the Feed the Beast Reddit, even, which I don't spend any time on. I happen to be like, I want to feel bad today. I'm gonna go on Reddit. There's a common joke and a big complaint where vanilla plus mod packs are becoming janky Create mod packs. And I have to agree that Create is not vanilla plus. It's like vanilla plus plus. It's related. It feels good. It's not vanilla plus. And
Yeah, no, it's not vanilla plus, but it works with vanilla. The way it's made is like it works with vanilla. If you're comparing it, I'm comparing it like mechanism example. It doesn't fit into the vanilla vibe, if that makes sense. While Create kind of, in a sense, does.
Create has immaculate vibes.
Create feels like somebody just took redstone and decided to make their own redstone instead.
Yeah. A lot of people
So-
make the comparison that Create is like spinning
Exactly.
redstone. And I don't necessarily think that's true on a deep level, but surface
Well,
like
it's overpowered for that.
Oh, yeah, it's certainly overpowered. But no, so definitely fracturization, and like in my heart of hearts, I would love there to be like a great wiki, not the fandom wiki. I hate fandom wikis, but like an official wiki for Create where add-on authors are also able to submit their information, because I do think it is an issue with the readability of the Create mod to, when we're looking at like the casual player, someone who wants to sit down and play the Create mod and is confused as to why they can't do the things that their favorite creators are doing. And then you're like, oh, I have no idea what add-on adds that. Like, I genuinely have no idea what added that because I'm playing a pack that someone else made. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
that's kind of my whole ethos with my tutorials, is that like I use only base create. Because then it
but of
doesn't
course,
matter.
you and
if
I
you're
run into an
playing-
issue where people start commenting, well, you did this wrong. Your information's incorrect.
Or you did this wrong, yeah. It's
And you're like, no,
incorrect.
that's
Yeah,
not
thing.
vanilla create. You can't do that in just create. And people, but people don't get it. Like, it doesn't register for them because to them, they've always played with the add-on, so it becomes create.
I think the worst one of those, to be fair, is the automated netherrack. The amount of comments I get every time I mention like my redstone farm
Oh, yeah.
specifically.
Yeah.
I talked about it's like, oh, you can't automate netherrack. I would say at least 10% of the comments on that video are like people going, actually, you can.
Actually, you can.
To which I responded with, no, you can't.
And it's not even like I don't blame the commenter because it does feel like something that should be in vanilla create.
Should be a thing.
Like it's
right?
it's kind of weird that you can't automate netherrack in the create mod.
Yeah.
It's actually odd. So I totally get the confusion, but we're also at a point where if the devs added an official netherrack recipe, is it gonna be the Craftsman Editions one, the Stuffson Editions one, the Energized one? You know what I mean? Is it going to be similar to all of them or none of them? Is there going to be a recipe conflict in mod packs going forward? Like, so I think also the devs have these weird decisions they have to make of like pipes working with blaze burners. Could they even add that without kind of destroying the add-on element, which we've expressed is very important to the game, you know?
Yeah.
Then that's also going to be a thing we have to think about for 1.21 create. Is because obviously the vanilla craft is out now. So like, how is that going to compare to the
Mechanical crafters?
mechanical crafter?
I
Because they can do
actually-
the same things.
Yeah, and it's interesting though because both mechanical crafters and the regular crafter from Minecraft have a setup you need if you want to make like universal ones. So I think they're comparable enough that you get this thing where if you're more comfortable with the create mod, you make a mechanical crafter. If you're more comfortable with redstone, you make a redstone crafter. I actually think that's kind of cool.
Yeah, because on Twitch, I've been streaming like a vanilla plus, and let me tell you, crafters, they're not easy to use. Like, they are difficult. The amount of
Yeah.
redstone you need just to have it auto craft, like, sure, it's simple enough to have it all go in and you just spam a button to craft it, or you stick to observers going into it. But like, to detect
Are any of you live on Twitch?
the recipes and stuff, it's
Oh, hey, Star Hunter.
really difficult.
It's everyone's mod is in the chat, guys.
I've been abandoned
Is,
by my own mod.
yeah. Is none of you are live on Twitch, right?
No, I'm not live on
No.
Twitch.
Good
I
thing.
know.
Then I'm raiding someone else. Because I've got to run really soon.
Oh.
I might.
Aw.
I mean, if you guys want to continue, I could hop in a call, but I'd be on my phone in AirPods and I'd be very bad quality. So I
Well,
don't
we'll
know
see.
you
If
guys
it's
want that.
truly awful, we'll kick you out. Don't worry.
Okay, sure. I think it
Um,
will. Anyways, I'm gonna just say bye to my chat.
Alrighty, see you, Stam. But no, yeah. So I think Crete has interesting dilemmas that it's going to come up with, and for me, like my favorite part of Crete is the add-ons. So I think whatever the developers can do to bolster the add-on creators is going to be the right direction for Create. You know.
Yeah.
But I also understand that banking the success off of Create on user-generated content gets difficult, right? You get some really sticky situation spaces when you're completely like reliant on user-generated content because there's less assurances that come with user-generated content. And then, of course, and I'm not speaking for the mod devs here, I don't even know if it's the developer's prerogative to continue to make Create popular. There's an argument to be made that, you know, Create's, like, done what they wanted it to.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of insane. Like, again, like how much people like Beardy blew up. Like that's crazy. What happened with him, especially.
I mean,
Like,
what's crazy about it? It's Minecraft, but it moves.
Yeah.
it's
Like, there is very little you need on top of that. It's Minecraft, but it moves and it's intuitive and it's usable. And that's why Create is like doomed for this fracturization, because it is kind of, it's a physics engine.
Yeah, that's a good
yeah.
point.
'Cause I kind of disagree in that I do think it's just like Redstone in a way.
Yeah, well, what's Redstone, do you think?
Because it's when you kind of get into it, Redstone really, all it is you learn how to make lots of little things. Like you learn how to make individual pieces, and all it is just
I think
how you put it together to do what you want. And Create is exactly the same.
Like, you can have an easier time learning Create than you can
Yeah.
So, someone
with more Redstone, but I also agree that it's very similar to It's just visual.
Create like literally explains itself.
You know what? Maybe it's just that Create is more understandable, and that's where my because you're right. They have the same philosophy, and I think that's why Create is going to maintain being popular for a while, because it's readable as Minecraft. Like you start playing Mechanism. You can't read it. Also, Stam, you're so quiet. At least on my. I don't know.
I'm sorry. I'm trying to pack my bag. I forgot to do it before stream.
Aww.
And I'm leaving any moment now. I will just be quiet and listen.
Okay.
Don't pack your microphone yet.
My mod, and my girlfriend and my love of my life is reminding us that we should probably get on to another question.
No, hold up. Before that, I just want to point out that we said something so egregiously stupid that Stam had to shout his reply from across the room while packing.
That's
No,
fair.
I just agree with you.
Oh.
I think I said yes. It moves. I think what I like most about the way that Create is just that ever since I was little, when I was playing on like my phone with friends and stuff, I've always been building like boats, cars, and things, and I've always wanted them to move. I've always wanted to move. Like you and me, Sloy, how we met first.
Yeah.
When we were playing on the server with the Volcanic Skies mod, it was amazing. It was so much fun, and I think that's what really hooked me into Create. Things move. Things move. It's
about that video. That video still is just like by my channel's metrics is doing numbers, and I'm like, why?
It was
I'm
so
just
fun though. We just genuinely 4 hours had a blast.
And I was like, why are you doing numbers? Is it just because bot move? And I made like a video where bot move, and that didn't do numbers. And I was like, okay, so with all the common denominators removed, this video is just doing numbers because Stam is in it.
No. It's because we genuinely had fun. But yes,
Yeah, it was really fun.
Yeah.
No, we just had really fun. Like, so much fun with those 4 hours. It's probably still the most fun 4 hours of Minecraft I've played in my life.
Wow. That is
I'm
awesome.
so flattered.
No, because I think I have that recording still, and it's literally me laughing. It is what it is.
It was hilarious.
Okay. Let's get to a question.
Yeah, back to the salt mines.
Yes, back to work. We promised we'd answer.
It's only has been half an hour.
Let's see. Here's a fun question. Coming from Happy Hetty, have you ever tried designing something and then like scrapped it because it wasn't good? So do we have any stories of scrapping? Yeah. So many.
I think I've scrapped
Many.
entire videos.
Oh yeah.
At times.
No, I remember I was working on a video and I was just editing it and watching it through, and I was like, I'm not putting this on my channel. I
ended an entire series because I wasn't happy with the video.
That's what happened for me with Arcane Engineering.
I quit the server.
I was like, look, I like Arcane Engineering a lot, but I don't think I'm making content that I'm happy with on it, and I'm not
exactly what happened to me with it as well.
Yep. And it wasn't like, again, I at the time I was frustrated with the pack, and that was why, I needed to stop playing it, but it really wasn't the pack. It was me. It was me. It was me. It was like I could not make the content that I wanted to. I think I could return to it today. I think I'm a better YouTuber, and I think I could make the content that I want to. And I might even do that because like I said, it's a fun pack. Like it's a really fun technical pack. If you want to like put your create mod like chops to the test, it's kind of delightful even for that.
I played the beginning parts of it. It's very fun if you want to like just sit there and do technical things.
But yeah, no, it's the worst part. Like genuinely, it's the worst part of YouTube is when you kind of sit down and you're like, this sucks. This video sucks. I spent so much time on it and it blows and I'm not going to put it on my channel. And then you just kind of have to sigh.
It's like my latest video, like first time I've ever made like one of these just like one-off stupid videos. Like I took a lot of inspiration from like what you do, JJ, with just like one-offs and stuff.
It's delightfully fun.
Like my one chunk SC video, I was halfway through making that and I was like, I was ready to scrap it. I very nearly pressed delete.
I remember that you were like, I don't know if I'm gonna put this video out. Like you were talking to me about it.
Yeah, I was ready to give up on it, and I was like, no, I'm just gonna walk away from it for a week. And then I came back to it, finished it. I wasn't 100% happy. I think my editing was a bit shoddy. Like, I like the idea, and I think I did an okay job. People are unreasonably angry at me that I forgot that a hose pulley infinite lava source exists, but we won't talk about that. But like, I was ready to like I just put it out there. It did okay. I was fine with it, but then like in this last week, it's picked up 30k.
Whoa!
Like,
dude,
I'm actually gonna share the analytics on screen.
Imagine how many more views you would have gotten if you didn't forget about the hospital.
Actually,
literally.
imagine how many less views. Think about the
Actually,
comments.
yes, because interactions.
Well, like, when I uploaded it, it was a 6 out of 10, and now it's a 1 out of 10 by a mile, by nearly double.
Dude, that is actually that happened to Star Technology. I changed the title and
That
it
happened
blew
to
up.
my first create video that actually did well. That actually kickstarted my channel. It was a
Like, look at
pretty
list on my
lousy
screen.
video for
Nuts.
for 2 weeks,
just-
and then just shot up like a few
Hold up,
hundred,
hold up.
1,000 views in a week.
What
That's
did
incredible.
you change the title to, though? Hold up, I need to rename
For me?
the videos.
I changed it to a very generic
needed
title, which is why it did so well.
I was gonna retitle things today, but I ended up making a short and an intro for next week's video and sent it off to the editor. I was
Nice.
gonna rename some things. Did not have the time
Like,
though, but I need to fix some things.
Okay. I don't know if this counts because it probably shouldn't, but I scrapped a channel with 50,000 subscribers.
That counts.
Yeah. So if you like, I am bilingual. I am Russian. So as a result, I started like as a Minecraft YouTuber, you know, as a Russian one. And then there was a distinct moment when I just like back there, I just didn't really feel like being a part of like a community of Russian YouTubers, because the only ones that like came my way were incredibly scummy. Whereas here, like I felt, I just happened to. I'm not saying like there are no Russian YouTubers that are like sincere and really cool. I'm saying specifically that I never got into that sphere, for one reason or another. Whereas then at the time, I had a channel of just like 45, I think, thousand subs, and I just had like an English one with barely like 1,000, and I'm like, I can't go on with that one because that one wasn't paying paying like enough anyway. So it wasn't like a life or
now.
Before you go, for context, I sent the graph of the one chunk SU in the Q&A chat.
Oh my god!
Like
Oh
it
my
just it's
God.
flat and then it just goes up,
It left.
and I don't know what I did
left.
to make that happen.
Pouring rain outside. I need to walk in it as well.
It's wild.
I'm gonna join back and listen in on my phone. I might not speak much though.
Aww.
I might say a word here and there, and you guys will terrible.
Anyway, that was kind of like one of the harder decisions of, well, not my life, but definitely my career, and it.
Oh yeah, no, that would not be an easy choice to make.
Because like, it's not just this channel is successful, because like who cares? I was primarily illustrator back then, so it wasn't like, oh no, all this money, but it was very much just like, I'm gonna abandon this community and I can't make things for it anymore. And I had like regulars and fans who I like very much adored, who just couldn't move on with me, even if I like specifically asked them, because they just don't speak the language.
Right.
And that was fairly upsetting. It's still very upsetting because like obviously it set me back. And then I'm like running around this like English-speaking YouTuber community like, hey guys, it's me, Slow, and everyone's like, who? Yeah, and that's kind of like to a degree still where I am, because while I do have like 500,000 subscribers over there on Handcraft Recap, my own channel is just kind of like coffin baby.
Coughing baby. I like that description.
It's from Tumblr. It's a meme about coffin baby versus a hydrogen bomb. Who will win?
Yes, I love that one. And then it turns into the ash baby from the volcano animation. I love that one.
I've not seen that part actually.
Oh really? Oh
Wow.
okay. All right.
Anyway, yeah. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm not complaining about how like things ended up, and I am very much having fun like with everything. But if we're talking about things that are just like you looked at and you went like, okay, the sunk cost fallacy has no longer a hold on me, that was probably like that moment for me.
One of the big ones for me, speaking of sunk cost fallacy, spent hours and hours planning a video that was about getting 1 billion stress units. And I was prepping and everything, and at one point I finally, like, the voice in your brain, and this happens to all content creators, everyone knows it, where you've been planning a video and there's a voice in your brain that goes, wait, is this like even possible? You need to test this in creative. Because I was testing like numbers, right? I was crunching numbers, I was putting together a mod pack, you know.
Yeah.
And then finally my brain goes, wait, can you even handle that? No, not even close. I got to like 5 million and hit like 10 FPS, and I had to scrap like 3 days of work.
I think I was in the call with you when that happened as well. It was, yeah.
Yeah. Oh no, because you guys remember, because I was talking
Oh, I need to turn you down.
all about it, and everyone was like, oh, this is a great idea and stuff like that, and then I had to be like, nope, it is physically not possible to render that many Steam engines, and I was devastated.
An interesting question, but I'm going to word it slightly differently.
Okay.
Is there anything that y'all have that you wish you could redo because like you don't like it, or like because you think you did a bad job?
So
because I sure do.
I wish. So here's something interesting, because I did redo it. I wish that my most recent Steam Engines guide took off in the same way that my old one does. And my old one is not horrible. It's not horrible, but I didn't understand it as much as I would have liked to, and I didn't know how like dripstone functioned, so I like said the wrong thing about how dripstone work. And there's just other things I could have done better that I did do better in my second Steam Engines guide. And because my original Steam Engine guide has a chokehold on search results on Google, my second, it won't take off. No matter what I did to it, it would not do even half as well. And
You're just sitting there spreading misinformation.
No, because it's not so bad. Like, if it was so bad, I would have deleted it. But I'm kind of gutted that because the second one I was so proud of. Like I remember Ubersway came over and watched it and was like, yeah, this is absolutely the go-to guide for Steam Engines. This is the best guide I've ever seen for Steam Engines. And I spent so long on it. And it's done well for a video, don't get me wrong. But gutted that it didn't even get close. And so that's my biggest. I wish I could like go back and have that video be the first one, but I was just too new to YouTube. It's not something I'm gonna beat myself up over. I was too new to YouTube to produce like a real banger, you know.
Okay, I also have a good one for this one. I hope it's not too bad. I'm in the rain. I'm hitting this. Anyways, back, I think it was January this year, I took a break. and just streamed, I wish I didn't do that.
Oh.
It really killed the momentum of the channel and everything. I should have just kept on uploading. So if I could, I would go back and upload during January as well.
That's fair.
Like, I know as well, my precision mechanism video sucks. The entire thing. Like, the video is fine, but my dumbass made a tutorial for precision mechanisms that used mechanical arms, which need precision mechanisms. Like, the video is still up, because, like, it's fine. Like,
Yeah,
sure, you can
make
get
one
or
without.
two manually,
Mm-hmm.
but it was still, like, just such an oversight that I made. I was
And the
like,
worst part is if you didn't do that, then you would have gotten so many people commenting like, you could have made this way more compact if you just made a
Mechanical
mechanical
arm.
arm.
Yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
the other one is having not done shorts sooner, because like it comes down to time really. But I've got a list of shorts that I want to make. One being the difference between old and new rotation speed controllers.
Mm-hmm.
Like, because obviously pre-Rise and Shine they were plus and minus values, but now it's clockwise and anti. The amount of comments I get one almost daily of people saying, I can't set my controller to -1. How do I set it to -1? On my Iron Farm video, which I feel horrible that I've replied to so many of them. Like in the first
No,
2
because it's
months
so
of the
sad
video,
to
I
be
replied
like.
to almost every single
Yeah.
one. But it's just like that video has 750,000 views. Holy God, that's a big cat. Sorry, I've just seen a giant cat in the background, and it's haunting. Like that video has 750,000 views, which is crazy to me. And I just can't keep up with the comments, like to the point where like I think now I wanted to make shorts so I could just like send a link to a short, but then there's also the politics of that is just replying with a video link to another short kind of makes me look like an asshole.
I mean,
That I don't want to help people.
but it's very
in a way.
relevant though.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
irrelevant.
this way you
and I
at
think
least
it'll
are
be-
issuing the correction as opposed to not doing anything.
If we're
But
talking
I
about
wish I'd done it
shorts and
sooner.
things we wish we can redo, I'm not proud of some of the shorts that I've made. I think I was just saying things to get people to watch. I never expressly like lied about the power of a steam engine or anything like that, but definitely like don't make a level passive steam engine instead of a windmill.
What? There was one for you actually, Jojo. What was that thing that people got ridiculously angry at you for?
Yes, I made a video that did very, very
What was
well,
it?
and I was pretty proud of. That was comparing the different
The lag.
generators, and I talked about lag and talked about how just looking at the raw numbers from observable, the steam engines and their farms and stuff produce a lot of TPS lag compared to water wheels and windmills. And in the video, I even made sure to admit, like, I'm not exactly sure what unit of measure this is, but irregardless, the steam engines produce more of it. Oh my god. Did people blow up about my understanding of lag? I called it lags per tick. It's microseconds or something, and they hated that. And people were furious. And I think one of the biggest mistakes I made was that I was only talking about TPS lag, not FPS lag, because they're very, 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 very different, especially with the Create mod. But people lost their mind. I received, like there was someone in the comment who was threatening to reach out to my sponsor and tell them that I was deliberately spreading misinformation and that they should rescind their sponsorship to me. Like, it was madness. I had to delete comments
I
for the
would
first time.
love to see that email.
Right? Yeah.
Please end your working business relationship with your business partner because in a video game they are wrong about something on the internet.
Well, and the crazy thing is I wasn't wrong, though. The steam engine, like, I was reading the numbers right. They were bigger, so it was more
Yeah.
laggy. That was the crazy thing. I think what I did and what people were mad about was that I overstated their effect. But yeah, no, it was insane. It was actually insane.
It was a comedy show to watch it unfold, though, to be fair.
No, it was hilarious. But at a certain point, it was just so sad because, like, no one focused on the rest of the video, which I thought was a good... Like, the comments I got that weren't about lag were like, oh, that was actually a really interesting video. You talked about a lot of stuff that, like, I didn't know about. And then 90% of the comments were like, I hope you die because... you don't know how to read. No, I genuinely, I was called like an idiot. Like I was genuinely, like I was harassed in the comment
it's the
section.
internet, of course, all of that.
I think that video was the one that inspired me to do my single chunk SU video. Like that was the one that inspired me to do it because I really enjoyed that. I thought it was a great
fun
video.
Can I copy you? Can I do a single chunk SE video and like make fun of you the whole time?
I can't lie. Have you
Look at
watched,
the lags per second on this guy.
have you watched it at all?
Have I watched what, Skeech?
My single chunk SU video.
I have watched some of it. Yeah, I've watched most of it. And I knew you were going to get comments about the water wheels already. I was like, the second I watched it, I was like,
am
uh-oh.
amazed. I've not had anybody like getting annoyed at me for my comments because like I made 2 jokes at the people commenting how many water wheels does this take to run, which 1, just build a steam engine. I have 2 fucking tutorials for them. Go watch them. 2, like I literally said, so to this monolith of my tutorial comment section, I was like, it wasn't even subtle. It was a direct, like, I know who you are. I'm calling you out.
Do you know my least favorite comment meme?
And nobody said a thing about it.
Because I get this one all the time. I don't know if you guys get this one. Do you, like, upload a video and someone comments within, like, 15 seconds? They're like... wow, 0 views in 15 seconds, bro fell off. I get that on every single video I upload, and it bugs me to no end.
I have blocked the word view in my comment sections.
Yeah, no,
because of that trend.
It's
okay, hold on.
so annoying.
I love how Stam knows exactly who can derail this conversation. Which one of you has a very accurate and possibly offensive Stam impression to share?
Damn impression?
We need someone to read out what Stam sent in the chat.
I don't think I could do, like...
But we need to read it out in his voice.
Okay. I mean, I could give it a shot. What do you send? Hold on, let me see.
One thing I want to create is lag-friendlier Steam engines.
Okay, so...
lag-friendlier create in general.
Let's see, Stam Swedish.
Oh my God, Stam,
we'll go with, yeah, one thing that I want and I create is Swedish Steam engines. More lag, less lag even. Is that a good Stam impression?
Swedish Steam engine.
Swedish! Right, that's what Stam sounds like. Yes, I'm Swedish.
I'm sorry, I just mentally flashed back to the moment in DMs between Stam and I when Stam sent me a screenshot of like Swedish YouTube page, and the For You page is in Swedish apparently is for Thirdig. And I'm like, but Stam, why do you need such a big drill? And it's like, Thirdig.
For digging. Yeah, that's lovely. That's awesome. No, yeah, lag friendliness would be great because,
yeah.
As someone, I keep bringing up my server.
He called us bullies.
He called us bullies. I'm sorry, Stam. Someone had to do it though. It's.
I'm just happy it's not me being bullied for once.
Yeah. Don't worry. We'll get back to you. Don't worry. But no, what was I saying? I've forgotten my words. Oh yes, lag. So on my server that I run, and I bring this up because it's egregious, 15% of server tick, just 15%, belongs entirely to smart shoots. Just that one block. Smart shoots take 15% of each tick. And that's just the smart shoots, not the funnels, not the regular shoots and stuff like that. So create item movement has some serious laggy bugs, and I don't even know if they're fixable. It might even be like a Forge thing, because I've heard on Fabric it's a lot better. But it is like, it's rough. Some of the create like TPS lag, because FPS lag, you know, there's flywheel, there's entity calling mods and stuff like that, but the TPS lag, there's nothing you can do against that.
And that's funny because sustainability is like this is very important when your mod is actively being fracturized, and all sorts of add-ons are coming out.
One of the worst things in Create as well is multiple items in one vault. Like, if you have single item vault is perfectly fine. Like, unless it's got thousands of items in it, it generates almost no lag. But for example, when I was on Create the server, we had one of our members who had just like a crop farm. It was like carrot, potato, wheat, and the seeds into a box. And it almost crippled the entire server just by having 4 different items and 4 shoots coming out of it.
And that's a
Like,
big issue
4
because
funnels
this is like
server.
regular stuff. This isn't like, oh, I built the greatest like iron farm in the world and it's lagging. It's like, yeah, I'm making a crop farm and then Create is like 8 TPS.
Well,
Yeah, it's nuts. Some of the things that make it lag.
it's raining so much, guys. Help.
What
I
is
can't
it?
even. You guys are attacking me, and it's raining.
I'm sorry, are you drowning?
I was like, Sam, are you okay?
Oh, maybe I am. Wait, no. Did it rain? The rain.
I heard Sam go,
might be broken.
whoa. And then just, wait, no, the rain. I think Sam is like not okay.
Is it what?
Stop drinking the rain, dude.
Yeah.
No.
Stop drinking the rain. It won't smart.
Dude, it's raining too much. I think my AirPods might have broken. They might.
Oh my gosh. Pufferfish
How many
noises.
I am
questions
loving
did
life.
we,
You guys are
did we get
attacking me.
through?
It's raining too much. I am getting flashbacks from the other night when I was walking to Amsterdam 30 minutes without an umbrella or anything. It was so painful.
Oh my, okay.
Okay, I'm gonna let you guys get back to this discussion and just be
Yeah.
quiet, I guess.
Okay.
Bye.
I think we've kind of answered like a few questions in this one thing. So we're doing pretty good. Why don't Skeej pick another one, Skeej or Zloy? Zloy, do you have access to the document? Do you have the question document?
I am in the document. I'm loving it here. The pages are white, the text is black. The document is where it's great here.
Okay.
I got one. Biggest YouTube inspirations.
Inspirations. Very nice.
Oh
Because
no.
let me tell you, not a recent one. Obviously, everybody loves Etho. Like that's the given.
I
He
never
was
watched
who
him.
I watched growing up. Well, like one of my like more recent ones, I've recently started watching Chosen Architect. Love his stuff. He's
Love
so
Chosen. Oh, and he's such a nice guy. He does those Q&As and stuff on or when he talks in chat. I love talking to him. He's got great stories.
Like another one of my favorites is a guy called Bottletop Hornet. I love the guy. His content is just so calming. And he's one of those people that I would just love to meet. Like, I don't even want to do like a collab or I don't want to do anything. I just want to meet him and just say hi, just so I can like love your stuff.
You want to
because
hear something terrible?
I just adore his content so much.
I was in a collab with him, but it never aired.
I know, and that's the thing. People that I know him, and I'm like, please, just drop me a line. I want to meet him so bad.
Well, I didn't know him. Like we hadn't like met during it, but we were gonna be in a collab together. But his portion of the collab, the collab fell apart before his portion aired. Yeah.
I'm gonna sidetrack with a really good question that we've been asked a lot.
Oh, has it been a lot in comments?
It's something that we have talked about multiple times, and it will finally be good time to actually talk about it.
Okay.
It's 5 water wheels.
The Create Mod group, collab, like all of us, like some kind of SMP or bigger collab project.
Yes. So
Because we get asked about it
all the time. Yes, about a create Minecraft.
Every single one of us.
I know that it's something we talk about plenty, like in the group. Okay, we talk about it plenty, and I think it genuinely comes down to the fact that people don't understand the logistics that go into SMP work. Because I think you have Hermitcraft, which is a brilliant SMP, and they make it look so seamless and effortless, and it's because they're brilliant at SMP work. But even Zoomavoid has gone on record and been like, no, this is insanely difficult to do. And like Zoomavoid doesn't even run the server anymore. He's literally like an internal community manager in order to keep people like inspired and on the server. Because it's like, even like for the people who do it for their job, like that's a difficult thing. It's a huge time investment. We're all on different time zones. It's not something we don't want to do. But like, and for me as well, SMPs, they don't perform very well these days. You really have to have an idea, you know?
As well, if for the context that we said it earlier, like this stream, like 2, maybe 3 hours today, we had to book this in a month in advance, just for 3 of us. So you think we had to book a month in advance just for 3 people to get together and do a stream?
And there's no editing, no like we're not doing
no
a build,
editing, nothing else. We're
the
just
same game.
here.
Yeah, and it took a
like
month
it's not
in
even
advance.
it's not like we're doing anything. Like I'm
We
here.
couldn't even
in
get
Power
everyone
Wash,
to buy
Jojo's
Power
driving.
Wash Sim, damn it.
And now think about the logistics of getting 7, 8 of us on a server at the same time, recording together, making content at the
Every
same
week.
pace.
And then,
Because,
then
like, for
pace.
example, like
Oh,
Beardy and Foxy, they can,
Yeah.
if they want to, crank out 3 videos a week. Whereas me, I can barely make a video in 2 weeks.
And even then,
And I
like,
know-
Beard couldn't get the finale video out on his own. So even between 2 people on the same time zone, both of them full time, they still couldn't perfect getting content out at the same pace as them.
Well, neither does Hermitcraft, who you put as an example.
Yeah, I
They
know, but
don't do collabs
They
anymore.
are.
Not
That's
really. They just
true.
kind of stumble into each other during episodes.
That's true.
I know because I watch all of their videos.
No,
Like
a
that's
good
the
point.
thing. The reason Hermitcraft works is like there's not really, at the end of the day, structurally from the like done content perspective, right? Looking at the videos themselves, so after they're already there, there's not really something that makes them like that stand out-ish from any other regular vanilla Minecraft survival let's play at the end of the day. Yes, a friend of the main character, you know, friend of the main guy who's speaking, sometimes shows up, and it's funny and it's easier to make funny things when there's a friend, right? But at the same time, the reason Hermitcraft at the end of the day like works while all the other SMPs kind of break and they just don't pull off is because of the star power.
I think they also admitted, like, especially this season, they're all just kind of having fun and doing what they want. Because, like,
Yeah, and like
whichever
that's what
season
Seth
it was
just
where
said
they
in my
all-
chat. Sorry.
the season they did where they all did like mega bases, multiple of them admitted that it was miserable
Yeah,
because
and
they
it
were
didn't
just
even do that
slaves
well.
slaves to the content, really.
But no, Zloy has a really good point. There's a huge amount of seniority that allows it to work because the reality is on YouTube, you can't get someone in the modern day and age, if you're not a massive creator, you can't really get someone to click on a video that is just me and my friends messing around in Minecraft for 20 minutes.
Absolutely.
So it's very, very, very difficult. So
Which is depressing because it's the most fun thing you can do, more or less.
And so for a content creator SMP, especially like when you're talking about people like Stam, Beard, Foxy, and I, right? When you do YouTube full time, I mean, obviously that's a very pretty thing, right? But you get a big overhead where you really can't dedicate time to videos that probably won't do well because then you don't have
to be fair
rent.
as well. That literally happened with us, Jojo. Like when you came onto my world, built the andesite farm, it wasn't even about the farm. that entire 15-minute segment of that video is just us pissing around.
Exactly.
Like, there's no progress that happened. It's just us. You come in,
and it's a fantastic
for
time,
round.
and it's great for one-offs. But to stake a series on it without having that seniority is a big risk. And I'm not even going to sit here and say that it couldn't work. You know what I mean? That, like, absolutely hands down will never do it because it won't work. I'm not even going to say that because it could. But we would definitely need to, like, establish some seniority. And yeah, I've someone in the comments mentioning, like, meta. Like, what's the meta, right? Because there's a meta to it, you know? There really is, like, there's a meta to Minecraft content that even if you're in a niche space like Create Mod, you still have to adhere to it because it's what your audience is watching. You know, like Rage blowing up with 100 Days in the Create Mod because it's what people were watching. The fact that it was the Create Mod almost didn't matter. It was just a kind of unique spin on an already popular thing, and at the moment, I don't really see that anything more than single player, big build, hardcore. That's kind of what's big in Minecraft.
Pretty much, yeah.
And you, so when you add in an SMP element, you run the risk of playing single player on a server. And then every once in a while someone shows up and goofs around, but because your audience isn't aware of them or doesn't care about them, you may even lose viewership and stuff like that. So there's a lot of, like, wacky stuff.
That's the thing, actually, like, that you brought up, because as a viewer, when I'm watching Mr. Beatstone, last thing I want to happen is some guy with a Russian accent showing up and trying to sell him paintings. That's just the thing.
I like the collabs, but I agree, like, because I like them from a YouTuber standpoint. From like a guy who makes content, I sit there and go, oh, that's so creative. I love the way they did that. I think that was very well, like, executed. But I could also understand that, like, if I'm just a guy watching YouTube and I don't know this third person that showed up, I'm thinking, who is this guy? Why is he selling paintings?
I don't care. I'm gonna skip until Beatstone is talking again.
Chat is saying
mini
minigames has gotten pretty big, and that's a good point. Create lends itself very well to minigames. Maybe that's the SMP, the minigame SMP. Whoa, you know. But even then, that's not an SMP, that's a one-off video. That's like a fun, like, we all get together.
I built a torture course for my friend.
Exactly.
In Create.
And those are quite
He's
big
begging
too.
me to stop spinning, and yet...
Yeah. Exactly.
Sorry.
No, you're on it. Yeah, it's exactly that. So, an SMP? Probably not. But more collabs? Always. We love collabing. Like,
yeah,
it's very
And the cool
fun.
thing about, like, this, like, inner Discord that ended up, like, sprouting is that there is a lot of the very cool things that creators do, like creative people generally do when they are in the same space, where they exchange of sheer expertise is really, really, like, it's both fun and it's great for just content.
Yeah, you guys have seen
I
dozens of
still
thumbnails made by all of us. Like, literally, Stan will post a thumbnail and be like, all right, I can't get it. And we're like, yep, all right, let's do it. And it's like 5
And I
people
love it
making
when he does and I never have anything to say. I'm just like, that's a thumbnail. It should work.
I
But
still hold that Discord is my finest creation. I'm so happy that I made that.
Yeah,
I know,
it's great.
It's been so helpful.
Because the story of it is so interesting. Because if you remember, it was initially a group chat that was sparked because the way Stam explained it to me. So I'm not just taking credit here. But I had started reaching out to a lot of content creators because I'm terrible at networking and I don't have a good system. So I just started being like, hey, I may create content. You may create content. We may create content. And Stam was like, hey, that's a great idea. So Stam starts reaching out, and then, of course, Create the Server gets involved, and that's where a group chat was made. And then the group chat got so big that you went ahead and made, like, a proper server with channels, and that just changed everything, dude.
Well,
Yeah.
all of this happened for me, like, me meeting everybody was a fluke. Because it started off with, when I started making my tutorials, Triopian also started making his. He's got his own thing going on, so he's not made videos in, like, forever. But he put out a post at some point, and I literally just, like, sent him a DM, or, like on YouTube saying, hey, you know, I also make the Create tutorials, like, I'd be really interested to see, like, what your process is, because like, mine focused on low-end tech, but his were very high-end tech.
Mm-hmm.
So I reached out to him and I was like, hey, would you want to, like, you know, chat? And I want to see what you've been up to because this looks really cool. Entirely by chance, because I accidentally found one of his videos. Who then, when I was talking to him, he turned around and went, oh, hey, I've just been invited to this Create-themed SMP by Polar. So then I was fucking freaking out. Also, I'm sorry, that was an F-bomb. I didn't realize. I'll try and behave.
I'll try.
I was freaking out. I was like, oh god, Polar, he has like 50k. That's insane. Like, I was losing my mind over meeting Polar. Who then I spoke to him, and I joined CTS. And then when that kind of started kicking off, that's where I met Uber as well. So then we had the group chat of me, Polar, Uber, and Trio, which we used as like a content creators chat.
Yep.
And then which Uber went, I think I mentioned, is like, oh, hey, I'm really interested in this Stam guy. I really like his content. Uber turned around and was like, oh, yeah, I know him. I'll add him to the Discord. And then Stam joined and was like, oh, hey, can I add this guy, Jojo? And then Jojo joined, and then Rage joined, and then...
Because I think...
And it's just grown.
And I don't want to quote this. I believe Stam said... Because what happened was he reached out to Uber after I reached out to him, and then Uber was like, hey, you know, now that we're talking, do you want to be a part of this Discord? And Stam was like, yeah. It was great. It was so cool. It was
Yeah,
such
that's what happened.
It was such a fluke. It
But,
was
like,
such like a fluke thing. And now we
We
have
got to like 6 people in that group chat, and I was like, you know what? I'm just going to make a Discord because it's easier. And it just kept growing from there. And now there's what? How many people?
like 11.
I mean, we've got, so in our creator group chat, we've got 20. We've got Blockdown, you, Jojo, Extra Cool Cat, Quizzle, Rage, me, Sniff, Stam, Ubers, Lolly, Batsy. We got Dan Robs, Disruptive, Foxy, Hellfire, Beardstone, Polar, Shattles, Tryu, and Tyra.
I like how
so
every
many people
other
in there
name
now.
I'm like recognizing and somewhere deep going, oh, I like this guy.
Yeah. Also, hold on. I have to address a chat I got that someone goes, I didn't think you'd have a beard. Everything of mine has a beard. My character has a beard.
You don't sound like a beard guy.
I don't sound like a... What's a beard guy sound like?
A little muffled
me,
because
for real.
hair.
A little muffled because... like a dwarf? Like, alright, today we're mining for gems and iron in Minecraft. That's what I should sound like if I have a beard?
And
What?
then also actually.
Do you think all Scottish people have beard? What?
No. It's a dwarf. I said dwarf, not Scotsman.
What kind of...
I'm American and a dungeon master, so that's as good as you're gonna get from a Scottish accent from me.
I'm not saying this was a Scottish accent, but I don't think that dwarves sound like that.
That's fair.
They're just kind of like, they're maybe bassier and they're kind of like... Hello. My name is Gromf Dwarf the Third.
All right, Skeej, what's your dwarf?
We're digging for gems and iron
Sorry,
in
sorry.
Minecraft.
Another kind of really wild one is how I met Sniff as well. Like, because
Yeah, we know. They were just running by you after winning at MCC or something. You just told us.
I wish I was there.
No, that was Stan.
No, is that like I
That
just
was
woke
fun.
up
That was
literally
fun.
one morning to you've been tagged in a video. I was like, oh neat, somebody's used my iron farm. Thinking it, not much. I was like, Sniffrush has used my iron farm in her like
Dang.
100 days video, and it was doing really well. I was like, what? This person with like hundreds of thousands of subs is using my design? What?
That's
And-
how I met. That's how I met Disruptive Builds. He opened a video by crediting me as the person who taught him Create, and then he stopped
Yeah,
uploading Create, and
same thing
I wonder if
here.
that's my fault.
You should have taught him better. No, you messed it up for everyone. Imagine
kinda
though,
wild
like
as well, 'cause,
opening a video by saying that, hey guys, by the way, mad respect to this fella. He taught me everything I know about Create, and then just absolutely sucking at Create for 30 minutes. I'm not saying that that's what like Disruptive did, but I'm saying it would be very funny.
It was hilarious. No, and I met Mr. Beardstone actually in a similar vein because I noticed he was actually back when he had his subscribers public. He was publicly subscribed to my channel, And I was like, oh wow, I'm glad you like my content. And he was like, yeah, I like your tutorial. And I was like, there you go. So sometimes
There you go.
that's the most fun way to like meet another creator though, is when someone's like, I really like this guy's content. And then you're like, that's me. That's the guy that you're saying you like the content of, huh? Because it's always a trip. Like you'd think after a while you'd be like, oh yeah, you know, I'm a YouTuber. They're gonna watch my content too. Nope. Every time you have someone watch your content, doesn't matter how big they are, they're just like, oh, I'm a YouTuber and I watch your
If anything,
content.
it's more surprised because, like, at the end of the day, all of us are kind of sick of Minecraft. Like, I'm not saying actively disgusted. Like, obviously, I'm playing on a survival multiplayer server right now, while saying that survival multiplayer servers are not necessarily viable because I like it. Because I like it so much. But on some level, we all understand that as Minecraft YouTubers, you just don't do the same thing after your job that you do on your job, right?
Oh yeah, and even then, like I've become unfathomably annoying to watch, like Minecraft YouTube with, because Audrey.
Oh my god, yes.
Because I'm sitting there and like literally Audrey and I are like watching, you know, like Kalani build the biggest Nether portal in the world, and I'm like, that was a fantastic transition. Like I think he picked a really good time to move from one point to another point. That was really like well scripted.
Oh no, you're doing film studies on other people's content.
I know. I'm looking at thumbnails like, God, that is a good thumbnail. Oh my god. And Audrey is like, what are you talking about?
Hold up, sweetie. Don't click on that. I have this. What's the spirally thing that the Renaissance one? The golden ratio.
The golden.
I need to overlay the golden ratio on this before to analyze it.
Oh my god, yes, golden ratioing. It's so funny. No, because you're like watching content, and the worst part is when you're like, I wouldn't have cut there. Like I wouldn't have done that. Yeah, I don't think that was a good cut. Then you're just like, oh my god, I'm just trying to enjoy my Minecraft content, because like it's weird. Because I love Minecraft, and I love Minecraft content, and I do watch it, but every once in a while, I'm also like, the last thing I want to do after playing Minecraft for like 10 hours in a single day is watch more Minecraft. I couldn't imagine doing that.
Okay, I'm sorry, but Seth brings up something very funny in the chat here. And that is like, you know, when you're like, oh, I wouldn't have cut there, or you're like, oh, this transition is really well done. Have you? Well, no, obviously you have, but there's also another thing where you just go, I'm stealing that.
Yes, that's mine. I'm doing that.
Yep, I'm doing that next episode. So it's just I get.
That was the title, the Stam title.
The what?
Stamio's the starting the Minecraft world I always wanted. Became a meme in the creator chat because everyone started using it, and it was a very effective title. And I remember we all started to be like, can we use the title? And Stam was like, yeah, I don't care. It's not my title.
I can't look at the word perfect anymore.
Oh my god, yes, perfect. It's become such a thing. So funny though. So funny though. Yeah, unironically, like, you come to really find it, like, funny after a while. But no, I completely agree. Like, the word perfect has been ruined for me. Starter base has been ruined. Starter base has been destroyed by YouTube. Oh my god.
There was a Reddit post at some point where they took Mambo Jumbo's entire channel and like made a list of only videos that are titled basically "It's done" or "I did it," and it was so many.
I'm gonna fully admit this here and now. One thing that like the using the same idea stuff, Stam did it to me, and I was livid for about 2 weeks, and I don't give a. I don't care anymore. I'm just gonna say this now. I really don't care. I find it really funny. But I made a video on automating the entire andesite age.
And then Stam, yes, made
a network, and then Stam was like, "Damn, I really like that. I want to make one of those too." And I was like, "Well, you know, just credit me for the idea, because you're just straight up stealing my idea, man." He did credit me, so I'm not mad about it. But I was livid that he did the thing that I did, and then his video performed better than mine. I did not like him for a week or two. But
That's
I
so
don't care.
funny. Oh. Yeah,
I'm
starter base proceeds to
genuinely
take 200 hours to make a mega base. Exactly.
Look, that's okay. I feel called out.
But no, I remember I got a mean comment. Someone was like, "Wow, you just stole Mr. Beardstone's title to piggyback off of his popularity." I had to be like, "Dude, that is not Mr. Beardstone's title." I was like, "That's Stam's title." And yeah, it's very funny because you forget, like, you know, the viewers have no idea the interpersonal content creator memes. So it wasn't like an unjust comment. It was just funny that they were also wrong.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, it's basically, it's the 8 to 9-year-old thing where I recognize this thing, therefore, this is that thing.
Exactly.
It's like
exactly.
the joke about the guy who only has seen Boss Baby watching his second ever movie and going like, getting real Boss Baby vibes from this.
Exactly. Yeah.
Anyway, we've been ignoring questions just
yeah, I know.
up.
We've just been talking. All right. We've yapped enough. Let's see. Let's grab a question. Who wants to ask a question? Oh wait.
All right. Well, you're finding another one. I'm gonna go and take a pee break.
Yeah. Okay, here's a good one that we can bring Skeej back on from Seismic. How did you get into the Create mod? How did you get into the Create mod? I think that's a really good one because I think we all have very different stories. What was it? I'm actually interested to hear yours because I know, you know, you're with Hermitcraft Recap, and I would guess it had to do with the Hermits like playing the Create mod because a few of them did, right?
I was aware of Create mode before Hermitcraft.
Okay.
Like, I was. But then they did a Create Let's Play, and, like, to be frank, Liara and I just kind of really liked it. And then they stopped doing the Create Let's Play, and to be frank, after a couple months, Liara was just like, yeah, I'm just gonna make my own.
There you go.
They clearly aren't gonna continue, so I'm just gonna make my own. And I'm like, yeah, alright.
Hello.
If you're making a server, I'm gonna join. It's fine. So
Is it working?
Oh, yeah, actually.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay.
yes, hi.
So I want to defend myself with what Skeesh said earlier. And I had the idea months before his video.
Yeah.
I had my 5 episodes on Beardstone's World planned out beforehand. I knew for a while before he even like started talking about the fact that he did it that I was going to make it. The only thing I did copy him on is one of the titles, but I did it for the Brass Age anyways. And
I'm back.
I was annoyed at... Okay, Skeesh. So, I was annoyed at you for wanting to... like, for wanting a... like a shout-out on the thing, because I had the idea months in advance on doing it. Like, I had the entire miniseries with Beard planned, what I was going to make in each episode. Like way before.
It was the perfect storm. Because that's the worst thing.
Yeah.
Like, have you ever seen a lot? This happens a lot. This happens a lot in the content creator space where 2 Minecraft YouTubers have the same idea at the same time and release the same video right next to each other, and then you kind of have to be like, no, I didn't copy them. No, I didn't do that.
Well,
you know?
if it's close, yeah, you didn't really. But also, like, I begrudgingly put Skeesh's video in the comments. Like, I've still not yet to this day watched that video.
It's a good
because,
video.
like, I'm sure it is. I've only seen the pictures of it because I just did not want to take any inspiration for my thing,
fair.
and it came out around then. So I just did not want to take any inspiration from that. Like, so there was no.
That's
no
actually a really good point.
It's in there, but I was like, whatever.
No, because that's like an annoying
That
thing.
is fair.
With like obviously, because for Skeej, I think that was a bit of a one-off video, or more of a one-off video. And for you, Stam, that was like a mini series of Mr. Beardstone video. So one of those is like months in advance planning, and the other is still there's a lot of planning involved in it, but it's different when it's not part of like a serialized. Yeah. So no, so that's always an interesting part of like ideas and where they come from and how they come up and all that stuff.
Yeah, it was just funny because like I looked at what Beardstone was making in his world and I was like, yeah, he's not making any of this. I'll just do that.
Like, funnily enough, until I made a redstone farm, he did not have a redstone farm. And I made that,
that's
so many
blasphemy.
months into his world.
Also,
And-
someone in my chat, Quicksilver, I appreciate how many connections you think we have, but none of us know Tango Tech. Okay, just putting it out there. None of us know Tango Tech.
I wish I did.
The closest one to maybe talking with them would have been Sloy, which I don't know if he has.
Well, define talk.
Okay.
I think,
I don't know.
to be fair, the one of any of us that would be closest would actually be Trio. Cause
Oh,
Pardon?
Skeech?
Did I die or did
Skeech, where'd you go, buddy?
Corrales used his. Oh, my
So
hair.
no, Tango Tech
There you
got
go,
me.
there you go, there you go.
Well,
Oh,
I mean,
Corrales used a farm of his.
with watching their content.
Corrales used Trio's Electron Tube farm when they did their Create Mint.
Oh,
And,
yeah.
like, he was like
That's true.
directly in DM and set it up.
Although, if we're talking about connections at that scale of subscribers, we got to talk about the Beardstone Tubbo collab, which was crazy.
Oh yeah, I was on the server when that happened as well.
Oh, really? That's kind of awesome.
Yeah, I was told by Beer to not be on the server at that time because he had a special guest coming on. And I was like, huh, okay, I'll be on, but I'll have my chat off and everything. So I'll just, because I had to record. And then I talked a bit more with him and he said like, yeah, if you want to like, when Tubbo joins the server, if you're recording then, if you want to put that in the video because my final episode went out a little bit before his, a few days. And so I put that, and he was like, yeah, if you want to put that in the video, that's fine. So I got like the perfect moment of when he joined the server, and then him and Beardy died a few minutes later.
That's awesome.
Because at first I was like, huh, what is he doing here? And then a few minutes later when I was building, I was talking something, and they both died. I was like, huh?
You know, I have to say, I don't mean to brag, but I actually had an account try to scam me as Tubbo, so I'm a pretty big deal too.
Well, I got cussed off by Docam once on Twitter.
You got what?
I'm kidding, I didn't actually get cussed off by Docam once on
Oh,
Twitter.
I was like, whoa, that's a story.
It really isn't. I was just mean and he was like, dude, stop. And I was like, yeah, okay, I will.
Yeah, okay, I will.
Again, I quit Twitter very recently. I've never been happy since. And I mean, it's weird being like trying to name drop like that because to be like, I can't not bring up that I did a bunch of thumbnails for Impulse.
That's cool.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure that I did like at least a t-shirt for Tango Tech, but
Nice.
yeah. That's I didn't get scammed by Taba. I will give you that.
I think we've all failed to actually answer the question of how did we get into the crate mod. I think that question, it vanished.
I answered it.
Oh, that's true,
didn't
you
even know
answered
that
it,
was the
Hermitcraft,
question.
that's right.
I answered it.
I wasn't here.
All right, Skeej, because Skeej, I actually don't know your answer.
It's kind of like what I said before. Like, I really got into it when I kind of got fed up of there being no tutorials. But like before, I dabbled in it. Like, I played it way back when it first came out. Like when the furnace engines were still a thing. I think it was when Tango did like his very first series. It was when I first like picked it up and like had to go with it. And like I made a few things, but I didn't get too into it, and I kind of dropped off until like me and my friends were like, "Oh, hey, Create's had like a massive update. Do you want to check it out again?" Which is when I started playing it, and then was like, "Damn, there's no tutorials for this, and I want to start making content again. So why not?"
So why not? Yeah. Yeah, no, for me, it was really interesting, actually, because as everybody knows, because everyone knows this, no, almost no one knows this, I'm nearly at 80,000 subscribers, which I'm really, really proud of, but way back a whole year
Well,
ago...
I'm nearly at 20k.
That's awesome! I didn't know you were that close to 20k.
Yeah,
That's sick.
19.1, I think.
Oh, dude, if you're not subscribed to Skeej, push him over the 20k right now. Right now.
if there's 900 people in your stream.
Oh yeah. There's totally 900 people in my stream. Absolutely.
I believe it.
Yeah, absolutely. How many people are? I actually have zero idea how many people are in my stream. Hold on.
Okay, but I can't find this last small mushroom cap on this map in Power Wash, and it's
How many
actually
people are
driving me
watching my
insane.
stream right now? 45. That's like almost 900.
Question. I will answer a question. I'm in a tunnel right now.
Okay.
First of all, I would love to see some fan art of this discussion. Just me heading on an absolute adventure. It's like, it's raining so much, yeah. And you guys just sitting at home.
Give us Dwarf Jojo.
That being
there
said,
is Dwarf Jojo fan art. There is Dwarf Jojo fan art. Okay, oh my god, who made that? Was that Knife? Did you make that? Could you repost it in the
wanna
Discord
see
so
an
I can send it
animatic
to
Jojo.
the creators? Because there is Dwarf Jojo.
That's amazing. Anyways, I would just love to see that. But the reason how I got into Create, I think I played right when the Trains got released. Is when I first played it, and I just played it with a friend. I think I bought a server. Me and her, we just played on it for a while. We built like a starter house. That was it. I really never got into Create. I started making a train bridge. I made a door that opened that shouldn't been able to open in vanilla. That was about it.
Mm-hmm.
And then I think a year later, well, a year ago now, like maybe May, April last year, I was like settling in for the summer. I was like, okay, if I'm gonna play hardcore the entire summer, I'm gonna be super bored, and I'm gonna probably burn out. So I made my Create world, and I was like, okay, I'll run this series for the summer, and after the summer, I'll probably end it off. It's fine. And first episode, that's pretty good. And then the second one absolutely blew up, and I was like, okay, I'll continue doing this. And I eventually stopped with my hardcore world as well, because it wasn't just doing as well. And here I am. I'm stuck in Create now.
Stuck in Create.
I'm the
now.
Create guy.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, I still think out of any of the collabs of our group, the single best moment was you going on a whole spiel about my base, saying you have this incredible base and you have all these amazing builds and contraptions, and you don't have a single block of lava and water for a cobblestone generator. That is the single funniest.
I
clip
love that
ever.
moment.
Oh, and I
Alright.
want to see somebody make an animatic of it, because I will
Well,
hold
it
that.
actively
rest of my
pains
life.
me, but I need to go.
No
Because
problem.
I promised
no
a
problem.
person to be somewhere else by now, because I didn't realize that it would take us 2 and then some hours to not answer like 10 questions.
Isn't that great? Yeah, we'll have to do this again. But for my journey into Create, it was really interesting
I'll see you
because
around.
back
It
when
takes
I
time to-
had
Bye.
bye. Back when I had a whopping 1,000 subscribers and stuff, you know, I'd just been monetized. I was over the moon. I was so proud of myself for hitting 1,000. In those days, I was playing Vault Hunters because the 118 pack had just come out. It'd been doing pretty well on YouTube. And I had this really interesting start where I'd inadvertently filled a void in the Vault Hunters space that I hadn't realized existed because CWG, YouTuber Vault Hunters, had just stopped doing daily uploads, and I was stupid enough to do daily uploads. And so I had filled this content creation void that I didn't even know was there. So the channel started to grow a lot faster than most channels normally do. Webcam looks stop motion. I know. I'm in a different setup, and I don't have my usual, like... I usually have a green screen that makes it very easy for the webcam to run, but it's different here, okay? Vault Hunters begins to drop off after a few months, right? I'd put like 126 episodes into it. It was not a good idea. I'd been doing most of them daily. It was miserable. But when I knew it was time to pivot, because I knew it was time to pivot, right? It just wasn't doing well. I had pulled my, like, YouTube, which you never want to do for a pivot. You don't ever want to poll your audience for a pivot. I was like, what mod pack do you want me to play? It was Above and Beyond, Stone Block, and I think Astral. And I picked those three because they all had Create Mod in it. And when I had done Create Mod in my Vault Hunters series, the videos always performed better. All I had to do was put Create Mod in the title, and the video did well. And so I figured I should do Create Mod. and Above and Beyond was the one that was voted, and it was my own personal pick, and I fell in love with it. I completely fell in love with Create. And so that was my story. That was my little adventure into the Create mod. It was very nerve-wracking, though, because Create didn't start doing well on my channel until I posted a tutorial about it for the first time, funny enough. What a weird way that happened. It was a TikTok, actually, tutorial and a YouTube short. And people found my channel through that, and then Create mod started doing very well on my channel. And now I'm a Create guy. So, Skeej, I think we've been abandoned.
I believe so.
Yeah, and I mean, this is about as long as we were planning on the stream going anyway, so it's not like anything's gone wrong. But I think it might be that time. This worked better than I thought it would, if I'm being honest. This went a lot better than I thought it would. We'll have to see if we can do it again with even more creators and maybe a bigger time block, because apparently
Before you end off, can you also just take a look at my stream?
Oh, I take a look at your stream?
It's very important.
Oh, I am sure of it. My computer's freaking out. It does not like the shaders. Hold on. I'm subbed to you properly now, don't worry. Okay.
For context, people, this man was not subscribed to me for like 6 months.
That's subscribe. I love it. I love it. I love the subscribe washed out. There you go. Oh, it's beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. It's fantastic. Yeah, I know. I wasn't subbed to him for like 6 questions. Great job, boss. Come on. Don't great job, boss me. Well, it was delightful. I had a good time. I'm glad everyone had a really good time.
Yeah.
I don't really have like a good way to end streams, so check out these rainy Minecraft vibes. Thanks for joining me while I just futzed around in 120 and didn't do anything new. I just played Minecraft for 3 hours. But you know what? That was refreshing. All right, guys. Goodbye, guys. Goodbye, guys.
Ciao.
Oh, my game paused because I didn't set up my thing right.